Yeah, they need a video now. I remember it being in you know, I used to fuck with him a little more, talk to Sincere and all that shit. So I remember him explaining all that shit to me, how he had to go back to them and be like, yo, they need a video.
Yeah, because they shit catching momentum.
Yes.
It's
yes.
It got feet.
They wanted to like, let's throw it out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then blame it on them if it don't work. But it was hitting, and they niggas had to catch up. Like, oh shit, them niggas shit is hitting. Oh shit.
That was a party.
They really ain't know what to do with us in the first place. Let's get that straight out of there.
That too.
Or was it a rap label?
They probably, it was more about.
But we had some good label mates.
Man, you gotta realize this.
But that was
Yeah,
under
but
the umbrella of
Salon
I mean the umbrella.
No,
I like
there
that
was
umbrella.
Mercury, 4th and Broadway, with Showbiz and AG. Was
Maestro Fresh West, my nigga from Canada, motherfucking Cookie Crew, motherfucking X Clan, motherfucking
It
Showbiz
doesn't matter if it was a
and
rap label or not. Plenty of labels was a rap.
Black
label.
Sheep.
You getting ready to start?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me press record on the
But still,
You want me to do it
it
from there?
wasn't your regular artist that you seen out
Press
there
the red button.
dance and shit,
There.
you know what I mean?
Press it twice.
At that time,
They did it.
But
Hold on, might have
same
just
as
turned off.
any other artist that came
nigga,
dancing.
the package, nigga, the whole
Yeah,
package.
yeah.
The whole kit and caboodle we gave you. All bells and whistles.
You couldn't put us in any type of like,
Okay.
nah, they like this or they like that, you know?
That's them niggas. Nah, no we not.
I just turn your mic up when you get there. Just turn your mic up.
Son, if we would've did,
Tilt it up.
we would've
Tilt it up
did.
a little bit.
Yeah.
We would've did.
One.
On the beat.
Yeah, you know what it was too? In my mind, we just didn't have a mentor or somebody we trusted.
Facts.
Cause somebody could have guided us. If somebody would have sat us down,
Now, a lot of people-
reasoning to us, I think we would have. Well, they were both radio songs. Harlem was crazy radio R&B, and so was I Wanna Be With You. And then they was going to shoot 2 videos, and then they ended up not doing nothing. That just fucked it up.
Cause we was going.
We would have blown if we would have went with I Wanna Be With You.
We want to
or
throw it up.
Harlem, I think.
We did the second album, we probably.
That too. But that third video, that third single
Hold on.
would have propelled us, cause those songs was radio songs.
I don't mean to hold you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Get me started.
Yeah.
Cool. Do the clap. Hold on, let me do the clap so I can line this up.
It starts been. This has been there. Rock that episode 61. I'm going wireless right now, so it's kind of weird. Prancer,
What's good?
what's going on, buddy?
Yo, a lot is going on. You know, I'm still on cloud 9, or I should say 7. You know, that's my lucky number. You know how I do. But yo, I feel good. I mean, I'm in a good place in life. My birthday was like a month ago, right? And we did the Yachty party. Remember? In that heat wave.
We do a lot of things.
True.
I was there on that.
But, you know, with the Yachty party was a heat wave. And then to get my form like Voltron with my brothers on Thursday, August 22nd, with Lyricist Lounge at the Mercury Lounge, and do my numbers.
Who
with
did
my
you follow
bros,
Voltron with?
with the infamous and almighty Zhigge.
Okay.
You know. So these is my brothers from 25 plus years of being on stage, being showmen, doing a lot for this culture that certain people respect and embrace, and then certain people need to respect and embrace, especially at this time and what's going on. And matter of fact, salute to my motherfucking first employer, Special Ed. The city of Philly gave him Legend Hip Hop Rapper Award. You know what I'm saying? Came from the councilwoman up in there. So salute to my nigga Bobby all day, Church Ave representative that showed me the way. And you know what I'm saying? From the ups and downs of showman and being in that business lifestyle and shit like that. You know what I what I mean? And shout out to my cousin Little Sean, for real. Yo, that Behind the Smoke podcast. And just follow him on IG too. You know, I mean, he a deep brother. Like, he got a lot to say. He'll have you chuckle. He'll have you be like, And certain amount know him and say, what I mean. Alright, but respect dude that we even on episode 61.
Yeah, you forgot though. You thought this was 60.
Facts. But this is a special one in the chamber.
Wait till y'all listen. Wait till y'all hear 60.
Yeah.
He goes off.
Yeah.
goes off.
That one is that's a special one for everybody. Plenty pepper in it.
Plenty.
It's not, you know how Flappers Corner come,
A lot of pepper went around.
So, you know how you get a roti. The roti already good, but certain people say, yo, you want pepper or tamarind? And you say, I want plenty pepper. You know when, episode 60, plenty pepper in there. But it's good pepper, you know what I mean? It's good, you know? It ain't burning your bum. It's just going down nice and mixing good with the food.
Facts, you know?
But I mean, that's the mixture. Me and my brothers, like, it's only me from Brooklyn and then 4 brothers from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mixture we have. We just a good plate of food for hip hop. So Thursday, that's what we gave them, a plate of food that they digested lovely. And what I gotta salute my dude. You know, I danced to this nigga music for a minute, Pete Rock, that hosted the event for Lyricist Lounge. Shout out Danny and Ant Marshalls from Lyricist Lounge. That's under the Zhigge umbrella too. We're gonna get more into the depth on that. I know I'm talking a lot, but yo, I love this fucking episode right here. And what I'm talking is truthful, and the listeners know is truthful. And yo, Pete Rock, from the creator and all of that, I used to dance with it in the Wrecking Shop documentary. So with him even performing after us because of the energy that we gave, that he was like, yo, he don't perform that at no show, my dude. A lot of people seen that go up and was like, yo, son, I never seen this nigga perform that. But because of the energy, because he's friends of the family, the wife and my brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? So that's already close from up there. You know, he in Mount Vernon side, they from the Bronx. So you know the X-heavy with that hip hop. So real music man up there, respect real music man. So with my brother-in-law, that DJs for Rakim, that DJs for the Locks, that DJs for numerous. Shout out Camp Low, which was his first group he ever DJs for. See, a lot of people don't know, and coming under the umbrella Kid Capri. You feel me? So when he's screaming on that, yo, Zhigge, yo, Prince get busy, yo, jump bro. You know that's that era we needed, and that's what we needed, that fire to give the crowd where they hearing that shit coming through that monitors and they loving it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yo, John, I wanna cut it off and move to you, but then I gotta talk about this merchandise, my nigga.
Yo,
Son, the merch department is lit right now. I don't mean to, like they say now, I don't mean to hold you, but check it, fam. Yo, the merch, we had a death in the family with our printing department with the merchandise, so a lot of orders is on hold, but mind you that, we back in control. You know how summer is kind of crazy for a lot of companies, it kind of slows, but then they're back to school. Like even my partner, we gonna talk about his business and all of that, but he be having like back to school free haircuts and all of that. That's his busy time. You know what I'm saying? But he give back to the community lovely, but we gonna get into that. But the merchandise, they giving back to us, but you gotta have some patience with me because my printer is holding me back and it's just holding down the momentum, but just bear with me. I got a lot of things in store that a lot of people gonna love, and stay tuned for the merchandise. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, John.
I don't know what else to say. You just said it all. That was like the longest introduction ever. No, but I have the wireless joint.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I feel like a reporter.
Yes.
But anyway.
News at 11.
Yeah. Nothing much for me this week. New York Fashion Week is next month, so I'm getting a lot of invites.
That's good.
Hopefully you can come to a
Matter of fact, I left this for you to talk about, but would you like to talk about it? Or I could talk about it.
We have a 20% off sale going on the fragrance website, Caswell Massey.
Thank you. Shout out to Nicholas.
Yeah, shout out to Nick. You can get a 20% discount if you use BTRT.
Yes.
That's BTRT. Been there, rock that. And yeah, you'll get your 20% off. And you can tell us you're welcome later.
We appreciate the support. And definitely check out that LX48. That's my special one. You know, the LX stands for love experience. And I'm 48. So, you know, it just works good with me. And so far, my wife told me don't take it off. So I know after 1 year of marriage and then putting on this LX48, everything's great.
And last but not least, you know, speaking about merch, we do have a hat collaboration that's going to come out real soon with Rack and Field.
Talk about it.
We actually going to see the sample this week. And
what is it, 7 days and counting?
Yeah, it's about 7 days.
No doubt. Shout out Brian Solis, that's our dude. You already know. San Diego represent. Shout out DJ Pookie. He's working. He's seen the videotape of our show, and he's working on some. They got a festival, a hip hop festival in San Diego. So San Diego, get with my man DJ Pookie and get us out there. We even trying to bring out, you know, like I said, my employer, Special Ed. So we're gonna try to make this festival one of those historic ones. So help us out, you know what I mean? Salute to iHeartRadio.
Yeah,
for blessing us, for putting that high octane gas in our motherfucking engine right now. That's why we moving so fucking smooth out here in these motherfucking streets in 2019. Cause this is just I'm just got the picket sign for Been There, Rock That now for 2019. I'm showing y'all and I'm trying to get that shit in y'all fucking head that yo, we moving and shaking and we good people. And we've been good people for years. So just get on the good foot. You know what I mean? So, and support. That's it. Tell a friend to, yo, them niggas on iHeart. Nigga, iHeartRadio. Nigga, fucking Breakfast Club and shit. Fuck, nigga.
Already.
I'm on that. It's like Zhigge was on Polydor, a major fucking label. Nigga, respect that. That shit ain't no fly-by-night shit. Niggas that we know still fucking working in the studio, still trying to drop a fucking single. To try to fucking be recognized in fucking hip-hop. Like we are, nigga. Don't look at them dancing niggas as light niggas. Nigga, we paved the way for a lot of shit going on. We gonna talk that shit too. Go ahead, man. I don't know, man. I just feeling myself. That stage is a motherfucker, boy. That stage will get you, boy. Especially after you come off and people embrace you the way you want to be embraced and tell you, well, yo, I need to talk to you tomorrow because we gotta work. That's what it is.
You finished?
Sorry, I'm finished. I love my niggas in this building. They give me that spirit. They always push me like, nigga, just get it.
Well, anyways, we do have guests. You know, after numerous rants, we do have guests. But yeah, they actually performed on Thursday. I was there on stage with them, taking video for them, and yeah, the one and only Zigge is here.
Yes. Yes.
So, okay, guys, y'all can announce who you are. Well, I know who you guys are, but let the people know who you are.
It's your boy, Kamal Nuru, K Zo, Zo Mega Millions, International Zo.
Tonga. B Mac, Ultrasound, Nathaniel.
And last but not least,
Yo, Prince Low, Church Ave representative, you already know how we do it. Yo, Pardon 1 is missing, my man Face Dog, but he holding down as he should as a father and as we are as gentlemen, holding down his son at his baseball game. You already know how we do.
Nobody
We out
mad.
here.
Nobody mad.
Nobody. We don't get mad.
So guys,
And there's no breakup.
Facts.
no, but so guys, so how did it feel to be back on that stage, you know, together as a unit for Thursday?
Yeah, together as a unit, man, I mean, it feels like the good old days, you know what I mean? I always say, man, you know, if we do work on music, call it because we can, you know, because like Prince was speaking about, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna elaborate on it, you know what I mean? We do things because we can, you know, I say that because a lot of people can't do what we did, regardless to anybody, you know what I'm saying? So we bring that to the table always, but to be on stage with my peoples, come on, man, that was like the first time in I think 6 years, and before that, maybe like 20 years.
Facts. Let's
That
talk
shit was
about
right.
that
That
one.
shit
Yeah.
was right. Yeah,
Because I think,
so I feel it.
I think before this, then your guys did like a summer stage show.
Mhm.
together.
Yes.
Six Mount Morris Park.
Yeah.
With Lyricist Lounge, because they always give us that opportunity,
Yeah.
and you know what was sentimental about that, fellas, is because that's the JBs, and that's some shit that we used to dance
love
to
it.
and we
Yeah,
love.
shit, yeah.
So that's Ant and Danny knew how sentimental that was to us and
That was
gave
our
us
energy.
in Harlem too, and they came out for us.
And we stayed
groups-
for their performance.
And groups
Facts.
like that inspired us. I mean, JB's inspired Tribe Called Quest, inspired De La Soul, and we felt, you know, we were kind of in that fold when
Yeah.
we came in the game. So
Jiggy Tribe.
yeah, we Ziggy Tribe, Jiggy Posse, all that was.
Right. So did everything come? Did it come like? Did it come back like instantaneously? Like as soon as you got up there, it was like, oh, I remember doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everybody does different stuff now. So
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, you know, like we come together, like you said earlier again, man, like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Once we come together, it's like we're ready to got the head, got the arms, got the legs, and we just go up there and have fun. You know, that's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Going out there and having fun.
I don't realize it's rocking until we start bouncing. Once we start bouncing, I'm like, okay, we here.
Yeah.
I'm like, we here now. I don't even know we rocking until we start bouncing. Do you word?
And first of all, when we see each other, we dress the part. You know what I'm saying? So we look like we together. You know, when you look at our attire,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We on the same energy.
Yeah.
Brothers are still looking good.
And that's
you know what I'm
before
saying?
that's before we was even being seen on the scene.
Yeah.
We always was
It
clean.
It was a lot of polo. To
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
They couldn't
You already-
deny
I had
it.
a
They couldn't
brother.
deny it.
I had a brother-in-law that came there, and when he came there, he's from upstate.
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, I've never seen so much love in one place in my life. And I'm like, I mean, you already knew. He's like, nah, I didn't know. I was like,
Mm.
I was like,
You
I'll
know
let
now.
that. Go ahead.
And that's why, like, when we be building now as men, and we be building on, we need to document this. It need to be documented because look at your brother-in-law walking in there at that night and for the first time experience the Zhigge experience. There's a lot of people that they know what we give, so they came on the strength of that. In that fucking rain. Let's talk about the rain too, son. So with that love, and then your brother-in-law be like, yo, he going to work tomorrow. Like, yo, I didn't know my brother-in-law was who he was until I went to that show.
Right.
Now I gotta go on YouTube and check his video. Now I gotta see him break through the door.
Right.
I always heard about that classic, nigga broke through a door. Talk about Tonga. And remember, that was a one take. They said, yo, we only got one door. If you gotta do it one time, son, yo, we come.
One take. One
That's
take
it.
wonder.
That's it, son. But
Action.
So you
Facts.
broke the door in one take.
yes,
Yeah.
had to. Or else you wouldn't have never seen that scene. Trust me.
Enough money for one dog. That's it.
So how do you guys feel about, because everybody that I think that is into the polo subculture of collecting that video you did for Toss It Up, like you guys, that's trend setting shit right there.
Yeah.
Like how do you guys ever look at it and saying like, damn, we actually did that? Like,
Yeah, but it was unintentional.
Right.
We came that way because that's the way we dress.
Mm-hmm.
So we were only representing ourselves at that time, not even thinking of the influence we were gonna have on others. You know, we're young kids doing what we do. And you know, but that's with a lot of things, you know, like you just doing what you're doing, not even being aware of what the effect is gonna have on other people. Like, we inspired a lot of people to wear polo. And not only, we didn't just wear it, we wore it right.
Yeah, but the way up there,
You know what I'm saying?
it was on like a uniform.
Yes, it's like we were live models
Yeah.
for fucking polo
Yeah.
because we had the right shirts with the right pants, with the right jackets, with the right hats. Like, we did it right through and through. And everybody extended there that was with us, niggas had on all kind of classics. You know what I'm saying?
Because literally nobody really knew about the 92 line until y'all guys busted on TV.
We stamped that.
Yeah, because then it was like, oh, no, that shit's dope. Look, they got, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, when a cat talk shit that don't know me about, you know, see me in a little low shit here, and he be like, whatever. That be my identification card. I be like, there's the video right there, bong bong on the nigga. Nigga be like, word? I'm like, yeah.
Before you was born.
Look all that. Look all that. It's been going on for quite some time. But
Facts.
stop it, all right? So
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, man, you know what I'm saying? Because when we was uptown and shit, growing up, we wanted the Lees, I mean, the Levi suits, denim, you know, shell tops, you had the sheepskins, the V bombers, you know what I'm saying? The
Back
matching
in the
Harrys,
days.
rocking the goggles and all that. You know what I mean? And the North Faces came out in the 40s and all of that shit. But,
Did all.
you know, when we started hanging with Prince, man, this is why I give it up, you know what I mean? Because he was from Brooklyn and he had that style. Like, uptown, they wear the jewelry, they rock the car, they have a lot of money in their pocket. Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? They rocking the polo and they take your shit, you know what I'm saying? And we come from a block, you know what I'm saying, First Avenue and shit. Yeah.
First
They used to call
Ave,
it Baby
represent.
Brooklyn because you go over there and get your car took. Like, they was taking anything too over there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that little combination and shit is why we like took to polo and shit, because we knew it was like kind of like a Brooklyn. Because back in like '87, the boroughs had their own style. And you could tell who was who from whatever borough they came from, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And Brooklyn was into that real fashionable, the polo, yes, you know what I mean? And the downtown scene with the clubs, with the Jabos and everything, you know, the Liz Claiborne, we was going to the sample sales, and
Right.
stealing from there too if we come off and whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So Prince was the one that kind of like had us on some bullshit when it came to dressing.
Right.
Because Prince, he gonna dress and then he gonna throw it in your face, right? So now what you gotta do is you gotta at least try to keep up to a certain extent. Then next thing you know, we got all the attention in the room. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
even when we wasn't wearing polo, because there was a time when we was wearing all house shit.
Facts.
Willie Smith,
And we
Jabot.
was still-
And we was killing them with
Still
that shit.
having that same impact
Yeah.
with Volkswagen signs that we used to steal off of other cars. We sorry about that now. But at that time, we used to wear the Volkswagen signs on our Zodiacs and our Jabots. And this was before the tunnel was that hip hop phenomenon. We know it when it was a house music place. When the Palladium was around. When people used to hang in Washington Square Park.
Yeah, you know when it was before the tunnel, right?
Yeah, we was in the tunnel
Thank
before
you.
the tunnel.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
You know what? We was in all the clubs before.
You know what changed the
Riff Raff
dynamic
got
of
there.
on the
So,
tunnel?
they
Teddy
did-
Riley, Groove Me.
Yeah.
When they filmed that in there,
Just got
that-
paid.
Oh,
Gill.
Johnny.
Not Johnny Gill,
Johnny Kemp. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
All right,
He jumped
Johnny.
down on the
Can I say
steps and shit.
We be in these clubs and they throw on some hip hop for maybe 3 minutes, and they see niggas like us killing it, and they see the reaction from the people looking at us in a circle. What made them start realizing, yo, we gotta start playing more hip hop in these clubs, yo. You know what I mean? Because at that point, there was hardly any hip hop being played in a lot of these places.
Right.
It was gone.
Right.
And you know, I hear from chicks that probably we used to date, like when y'all came in there, we knew y'all as some hip hop cats.
That's what I was gonna say. Your lovely wife, Liz,
Yeah,
right? Salute. But she was from the era. Rest in peace, living legend, queen of hip hop and house, Marjorie, that we love together as a team. Zhigge, you know what I'm saying? I always show my love for Marge, but as a teen, y'all niggas know because we used to see her at a club called
MCM.
MCM with motherfucking dollar sodas and $2 francs, right, K?
Yeah.
And K used to have $5 and be like, yo, Prince, you want a franc, bro? Cause he know I only probably got the money to go back home with, so the nigga take care of me after the nigga cut his hair. You feel me? Nigga got his tip money and the nigga, that's my nigga right here, K-Zo.
You know, I used to see Large Marge on Rocksteady Park, man.
But Large Marge was in them clubs.
Well, we
Hip hop clubs, hard, heavy joints uptown in Harlem. We don't know a downtown Large.
later.
We know facts.
We all went from hip hop to house back to hip hop, and that's almost all the dances. That's Stretch, Henry, Khalif, all the legendary Peter Paul.
Yeah.
All of them. We came up with all them
Yes.
legendary dances, New York dances, and we all went from hip hop, house. We did house for like a year, 2 years, but you know what?
It was a good
House
2
made
years,
us
dude.
better dancers.
No doubt.
And then we went back to hip hop better.
No doubt.
House opened up my
It's just a soul music. House was soul music, and it just made us better dancers. Made us more flexible. You had to be more flexible to do house. Niggas was doing them kicks and shit.
I always say this, man. Yo, not for nothing, man.
And
If we didn't have a major record label deal, we probably would have been in that Remember the Time video. Well,
Yeah.
at least some of us
We
would.
didn't.
always-
Only reason why we
behind
wasn't
Michael
in
Jackson,
there.
I always said
Listen,
that. Like, yo, we
only-
supposed to be in that video.
The only reason why we
Right.
wasn't there because we didn't go to LA to the audition.
Why
we
would-
always get picked.
Why would, but this is what I'm saying, K. You forgetting the time when they was doing that. We couldn't do that, nigga. You was
Yeah.
on tour with Shaba.
Yeah, we was on tour with Shaba.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, that's
So when they had the opportunity to dance with Mariah Carey and all of that, we knew Diane the same way everybody else,
That's
but
right.
we was on our
So
own
what's the name?
shit.
Pump Up Jam. What's that shit?
Technotronics.
Technotronics.
That was what Marquess was dancing, and who Marquess was down with? Us.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's Zhigge umbrella.
What? He was in my mother's house in East River Projects when we got the deal.
Say less.
Wait, so when y'all was dancing with Shaba, that's when the Remember the Time stuff was going on?
Yeah, it was in the same time. All
we
those
was on
videos. Yeah, we
We
was
on tour
doing.
with Shaba,
Yeah,
not dancing.
we was doing because thank God Salam Remy gave us that Church Ave remix, that reggae joint. Shaba heard that, I guess, and heard the Bogle dance, and Bogle was popular in Jamaica at that time. And then was like, yo, I want them boys that open up for me.
Yeah.
It was
and
us.
his name was Zhigge, and people were saying Ziggy, so it was all.
And this is the time, okay, remember this is the time when the nigga had
Cece
Maxi
Priest.
Priest and Shaba and all of that, and Maxi Priest was on the tour, and the nigga Shaba used to have every state we went to, the nigga had his own chef, right?
Yeah, man.
Yo, them boys have to eat with us. Yeah, them boys are do them thing. Yeah, man, let them eat with us.
Yeah, he was
Right
the
or
man.
wrong?
He was the man.
Yeah, dumpling and all of that, and Aki and yo Prince, yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, nah, just eat it. Shaba giving it to us.
Straight up dumb dada, man. Yeah, man, we were around him too, man. He was chilling there.
How long did y'all stay on tour with him?
Shit.
Like we followed him for a good what?
2
like-
months or something.
Yeah, like a good
And then we
12
was on
cities
tour.
or something like
We was
that.
on tour with R. Kelly.
Yeah, no, it was it after or before? No, it was before.
Sure.
No, you know why? Because we had
CC
tours it
Peniston
up.
was on one of the tours too. It was
CC Peniston was the R. Kelly tour.
Yeah, so it was R. Kelly, CC Peniston.
That was the
and
toss
us.
it up.
But I think we
And
did
then
Shaba before.
only because Reggae
After.
Still dropped after,
Right.
and then the reggae remix,
Oh,
and that's what got us on the.
Shop.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So we was in Chicago quite a bit.
What?
Yeah, fun out there, man.
Facts.
What
We
was,
was all over.
Wait.
what was the favorite city for you guys to travel to?
I think honestly, man, I went to
love
LA.
Cali. Yeah, I love Cali.
One thing we met Tupac, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My Roscoe's
Right
chicken
outside-
and
right
waffles.
outside of Roscoe's.
Tell him, baby.
Came out and get some pound, whatever the case may be with the street.
Shout out to
It was
Crystal,
all good,
my
you know?
sister. You already know.
But then it was crazy out there.
had
Like
some
we was
fun
in the
nights.
Nico. What was it? The Nico
Nico Hotel.
Beverly
They don't
Hills.
exist no more.
And we was right across the street from Fat Burgers.
Yeah,
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So like, we seen prostitutes running across the street, they try to rape me, running to asking for college.
But hold on.
Collapsing on
What
the
you
floor.
said? We was at where we was staying?
We staying at the Nico Beverly Hills, man.
I just wanted to hear that again from
It was,
y'all niggas know.
It was an advanced hotel too. It had like you could turn off all the lights.
Talk about
remote. It was a dope
All
hotel.
that
Like a
shit
bed.
was,
Tell
all
us
that
that
shit was coming out our
It was a
royalty.
Japanese hotel.
Nah, we was paying for all that without knowing.
The chick was like, how y'all get in here? Only people that be on our city or
Yeah.
we come in here. I was like, we here? I was like, we here though?
Yeah.
But we actually started hanging out with some dudes that was out there, WC, the Mad Circle, his people, the Crips, and they was taking us around to the different parties and stuff. And we got to see, you know, damn near somebody get shot every night, basically.
Talk about
It was crazy out there.
That's
Fights
like
break out in the club, get outside. I'm seeing the real low rider come up. The dude with the white shirt with the dingy underarm with the jerry curl and the Raider hat. Fuck niggas standing around my car for. Click, click. Everybody spraying out. This nigga like, fuck, I ain't running. Nigga, you ain't in New York. We out, nigga. Fuck you talking about you ain't running.
It was a West Coast promotional tour.
Yeah.
So we did in stores and all that. And there was one lady who had like several record stores, and I think she ordered like 60,000 albums or something. So she took us out. We met her. We went to one of her mega stores. I forget her name, but it was one of our good markets, the West Coast.
Yeah,
LA,
Fresno.
and
I remember a lot of hot spots. It was like 100 and something. We was out there
San
hustling.
Francisco.
was hot and fresh.
We said San Francisco, San Diego, and LA, I know. And our other
And
biggest
Fresno.
market was Philly and Virginia. They used to have like a toss it up weekend in Virginia. You know, so I know for a fact those three markets were big for us.
No doubt.
Yeah, we had the most shows.
ATL showed mad love.
ATL too?
Yeah, we was down south. We
We stayed there on R. Kelly tour.
Okay.
He wanted to
Thank
just stop by that city. He wanted to chill, and we didn't have a show, so we chilled with him for like what?
that's how we got there.
4 or 5 days.
Oh, that was a good day.
That's why it's good to have all these
college
memories.
kids.
Yeah,
Everybody remembers something different.
someone's forgetting.
You know why? You know why? Yeah, I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. But check it. You know why we was lit when he could stop off and I thought it was a show and we was getting mad love because BET showed us mad love.
Yeah.
And everybody down south used to have that BET station if they ain't have no other station.
Yeah. That's when
So-
we killed them with the lifeguard shit. Niggas don't even know about
Son,
Yeah, we was in DC almost every
Hold
week
on.
when BT
Y'all
was up.
forgetting that after they tsunami'd and played and had it on heavy rotation, a video for Toss It Up, they made it into their commercial.
Yeah, they cut it into their commercial for one of those video shows was Sherry Carter's show. And
Talk
one was
about
called, yeah, it was one of
I
them. Video
just be
LP or some shit like that.
I
They
just
cut-
be like
they
to
cut it.
talk about
They
that.
cut it into the commercial,
Yeah.
and that was Pran's famous spin and shit. I remember.
That's why I like that. Look at this guy.
He had the new Michael Jackson spin.
Hey. For real.
Yeah.
What?
No, I thought you were gonna say something. You're not gonna say nothing.
Yo, I want to say so much.
Yeah, Prince is excited.
I mean,
Yeah,
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 another
shit,
thing,
Let's
it's
talk
like,
about
it's like,
something in particular.
all right,
Like
well, this is
particular
what,
question.
this is what I'm saying. Okay, so we dance for special ed, me and you, right?
Yeah.
And just off of our showmanship and how we've dealt with the stage and how we've dealt with other artists that was on stage after or before us,
Right.
niggas used to come to us and be like, yo, like, for instance, YZ
Right.
came to us
Right.
and asked us off of seeing how me
So
and
I
you
need
dance.
dancers like y'all. Y'all know anybody? We was like, certainly.
Like 4, 5, 6.
We broke up. It was us four initially, the Zhigge dancers,
Right.
and we broke off because we got the opportunity to dance with special ed.
Thankful for
But this is how everything worked. Next thing you know, we do a show in Houston or something,
Yeah.
Texas or
I
something.
think so, right.
We meet YZ. He sees our show. He says, "I need dancers like that." And we like, there's two more of the crew that ain't working. So we put them on. Now we're all on tour, not together, but we all experiencing going on tour, being on stage, doing shows. All four of us are experiencing this. We getting off the block. we getting, you know, like I said before.
Man, limos pick
I
us
never-
up
I never
from the
even
hood.
was
I'm still in high school.
Talk that shit, my
I'm still in
nigga.
high school. So
At fucking
paid our
17,
dues.
18,
I'm like 15,
limos
16.
pulling out. What the fuck
And-
y'all niggas talk in the hood, nigga? Like, yo, hold on, I gotta get like 5 Dutchers before we go. Or maybe Phillies. We was in that era, you feel me? Before fucking Dutchers, we was Philly era niggas.
And so it was
Me and you
almost
ain't
like,
stay in the hotel, nigga.
it was
Me and you was
almost,
out, nigga.
it was almost like preparing us
Me
to
and you
be
was
on
seeing niggas getting
stage
bodied.
and perform. It was preparing us for performance, and obviously it influenced us to rap because we wasn't thinking about rap so much. So it influenced us to rap. You know what I'm saying? And I think Kenny was like the first one to really
Yes,
start
sir.
rapping.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean?
Oh, shout out to YZ for letting me get on the mic,
Bomb,
man.
Yeah.
bomb.
And-
Because at that era, like me and Kay, like certain artists wouldn't give you that shine of of holding a mic. They'd be like, they give you the solo. You a dancer? I give you a solo.
Right.
Yo, I say your name and all of that. And then you gotta prove yourself. And if you don't prove yourself after a couple of nights, nigga, that solo shit is dead. Nigga, that's why niggas know me worldwide, not state to state. I'm worldwide recognized for what I've done and what these feet done. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when niggas that you got the opportunity with YZ to fucking grab that mic and do the 16, you was Zhigge representation with the mic, like how we represent with the feet. And then you just fucking catapulted and started every state. It started looking hectic like, oh shit.
The crowd
He
reaction
getting-
was crazy.
Thank
my
you.
nigga.
Talk about
The
it.
crowd
That's what
reaction-
I wanted.
I'm telling you, the crowd reaction was
I'm
kind of
telling
crazy
you.
and shit, man. It's like he give him his moment
Right.
and family rocking, and it's like the response from his freestyle to the response to the show, it was something that I know the nigga was like, I'm about to kick these niggas off tour. Dead ass.
Like I said, you had to hold down your shine time. So if you was a dancer and you had a solo,
Yeah.
if they could have took it or given to you. They was ready to take it away from him because it was too nice.
But not on
It
some.
was too much
we trying to
Zhigge.
take
It was too much
but it
Zhigge
was
in the
on
building.
the nigga was just doing him. You know what I mean? Giving
Yo,
him
sometimes it
opportunity.
be too much Zhigge in the building. They don't understand it.
Well, you know, 48 loads of power never outshine the master.
But that's the crazy shit though. Like my intentions, right? Check this out. My intentions was to add to the show.
I better follow that Sunday sermon. Y'all know.
Yo, my intentions was to add to the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Of
as
course.
soon as I finished my little run, I gave him the mic, and then I got right behind him and started doing my shit again. It wasn't nothing. I didn't ask him to get on the mic.
Yeah. You can't stop somebody shine. I mean, you can try to dim their light, but you know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is change the projection of it. This shit's still shining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe everything happened for a reason. And yo, it's always the thing I'm working on now, especially in this year and how we've been moving. People, places, and things. I'm fucking with the right people. I'm gonna be at the right places. I'm a damn sure at this age and with kids that I put on this earth watching me, do the damn positive things that need to be done to elevate the legacy of what we've put on hip hop.
Yeah.
Cause these niggas can't take what we've already signed ink on.
Documented.
Because we dropped before a lot of people, man. You know, do the history. We
Talk
dropped
your
before a lot
shit,
of people.
nigga.
And before we came out,
It's on
hip-hop was
iHeartRadio if I ain't
Yo, we was
telling
actually
y'all.
the beginning, you know what I mean? We was the beginning of a lot of shit, man. Especially with the fashion in the industry, man. You know what I mean? And brothers wanting to
Right.
you know, rock. It was already happening on the street level, but guess what? We was there.
Yo, salute to everybody that ever came up to me and like embraced me or my team members for like, yo, I remember K had on that split pullover hoodie. Yo, I needed that when I seen him with that hoodie. Oh, and yo, you know, with Ralph Lauren, his highest paid collection, it's this 1992 shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the
It's no
reason.
mystery.
That's the reason why he be putting on some bullshit. He put a bullshit fucking shirt out. Once he put the 92 on, I need that. Cause they all of a sudden they think about the era of Zhigge,
Think about
of
that video.
Toss It Up,
It was a
of
great nostalgic era.
Somebody had to show him.
my
that
nigga,
video. He could at least send us.
no,
something else.
we showed. Look, things come in fruition. We showed him because in Christmas time, my bro, the General Thurston Howell, had a book out, Bury Me with the Low.
Yeah.
They sold it on his
That's all.
online site
That's all.
during Christmas time at the 7-day
7 days. That's-
7-day
I see
sale
it.
or whatever,
Promotion.
and they was selling the book. So if you pass through that book and you look at motherfucking page 126, mark my words, 126 niggas, and you go in that hip hop influence on this low movement, yeah, you gonna see Raekwon with one video with that Snow Beach. You gonna see my man Elder Sensei from New Jersey when we was doing it. And we still friends up to today, and we still killing these motherfucking streets worldwide with this low shit and music shit. We do this shit because the craft that God gave us, that's what we do. And this polo shit is just a cloth that we wear while we do what the fuck we do.
And don't sleep on the motherfucking Raking in the Dough video either.
Mhm.
Because
No,
we
yeah.
killed it
That's
on
one,
that.
yeah.
I mean, y'all talk about the 92, and that's number one.
Well, I like that
Well,
segue.
we was killing. I mean, that
That-
ski
yo.
shit we had on,
We-
and it turned cold. It was hot when Toss It Up came out. Summer and winter, nigga. When it got cold,
Yeah.
we killed them again
Alright.
with all that winter shit, all that
Son.
ski shit. And when it
That,
got
that,
hot
Dan
again,
and, that Dan and Dave we picked up from
Yeah,
San
shit.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Remember we picked up them blue turtlenecks?
yes.
Nigga,
I ain't see a Teddy on TV until
Nah.
saying
Oh,
Kid
yeah.
Rock this
my
joint.
motherfucking nigga Sound, the guard, said, yo, Prince, I don't mean to hold you with that polo shit, my nigga, but I'm gonna put this North Face on because I gotta represent, my nigga. And he put on that motherfucking canary yellow with gray in the motherfucking whip and had to do a U-turn, huh? And when my nigga said, "Arr!" No, that
That's
was
the Harlem came out.
my dude.
That's the Harlem came out.
All I know is, not only was I the first on TV with it, right? I was the first I seen period with it.
Talk that shit.
I ain't seen that
Talk
shit.
that
I ain't
shit.
seen nobody with
Why?
that before me.
After you either.
I'ma say that.
Yeah, talk your shit. Yo, shout out my man Joey Ones that respect us because you did that. Because he represent North Face.
Mhm.
That's his shit. You know, like shout out Philo. He down with the low lives, right? And he a OG, but he represent Fila. He don't fuck with no low. He used to back in the days, but he just in they ass like, nah, I'm Philo, y'all gotta represent, and I'ma knock on this door at Fila until y'all let me in. You know what I'm saying? So this what I was talking about, the other dude.
The other dude, North Face.
With the North Face, Joey Ones,
Right.
that's my dude. So he definitely always salute you. You know what I'm saying? For representing that fucking Steep Tech.
Yes, sir.
Cause he would want me to get that name right. You already know.
Yo, that shit was official, B. It had the flap in the back. That
He
flap
know.
Went down
Yeah, a lot of people that
so
listen
your ass
know.
won't be
son.
cold. It had the shit that went boom. You just sat on it like this on a ski lift going up. Shit was official.
But
Imagine if we
you know
had
what's a
third
big
video.
you know what's a big question? And a lot of people, you know,
Imagine if we had a third video.
I be in them streets, right? And motherfuckers always ask, yo, do y'all still got all them ITs y'all had from before? What the fuck happened to y'all ITs?
I still got my pink vest. I still got my ski vest from Raking in the Dough. I still got my red wool vest from Raking in the Dough. And I got my 92 hoodie. My son wore it to school, and his teacher was like, where did you get that?
See?
Yeah. And the flip side of that over here is you might see a crackhead walking with my shit in motherfucking 52nd and 1st Avenue, nigga. My shit was all in the streets, nigga. Don't ask me now, nigga.
My cousin Levon, I gave that nigga a lot of my shit, and I asked him for a bag. He was like,
Nah.
sorry. Yeah, he got my teddy bear hat, my red wool teddy bear hat. You won't get that shit back.
And I'm gonna say this now on television or you know, a podcast, my man Prance, you know what I'm saying? But I always say this, man, thank you for letting me rock your shit. Thank you for letting me rock your shit, nigga.
We all
Thank you for letting me
share.
rock your
We
shit.
all share.
And I'm pretty sure you can let me rock your shit too, back
Yo,
what I'm saying?
I literally took Prince Liz Claiborne jean jacket with the red fucking
Oh, that was a classic. That went around
He just let me keep that.
That
shit.
went around the world for a minute. Like,
I ain't even gonna speak.
I got pictures with
I
that shit on.
snatched this
Like,
nigga whole
oh,
shit. Like what?
Queso
Fuck?
closet, yeah.
He kept taking some shit back.
Talk
and I
about
kept
it.
taking this shit back from the nigga.
Yeah, especially my Jabot shit.
Yeah,
You love some of that shit.
Oh shit! I stepped in.
Because that was the thing back in that era. Not to hold everybody, but yo, we never went to the same high school, so how the fuck they gonna know, nigga? We ain't even in the same grades, so how they know who closes who? We all the same stature. Why not, right?
Yo,
Son,
we was killing them.
that shit, yo, that shit
We
used
was
to,
killing them.
but back in the days, you know, when church had to be like, yo, just don't bring my shit back frowsy.
Yeah.
And I want it frowsy.
We took care
And
of
I want no
shit.
dirty thing back.
Yeah.
We took care of shit.
Shout out to
The
my
same
mom.
way I gave it to you, and the same way what you said. Shout out to your mom.
Shout out to my moms. You know why? Because my mom to this day, everybody moved out her house and still 2 of them rooms is filled with clothes and shit. So I know I get that shit straight. My mom's, I'll be like, Ma, you got some new shit on? She be like, oh, I've been had this.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
I blame my mom for buying all these
Yeah,
clothes.
that's
and
the
shit.
that's the upbringing. Nah, that's the upbringing, man. That's where we get it from, man. For real.
Hey, shout out to my little brother, man. 'Cause he's the reason why the whole hood had my shit.
Ooh,
on.
Charlie, Chase,
I love my
Chase
little brother.
Manhattan, yo,
Yeah.
shout out Chase Manhattan on his own shit, which is Zhigge umbrella too.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he did, I mean, he fucking crowd rocked and was
Went
real
on
supportive
tour.
Oh
for.
yeah, just
Lumi D.
just look up Chase Manhattan,
Thank
man,
you.
Lumi
Yeah.
D, man, Ted Smooth and all that.
Say no more.
Movement at that time, man. It
We
was poppin'.
inspired.
And matter of fact, the night of the show, we got another dude that's real famous that a lot of people don't know that's in the Zhigge umbrella. Make sure you shout out my big brother Pancho.
Yeah, from DLG.
Word
You
up.
already.
Yo, we
My
inspired
Hispanic brother.
Jiggy inspired
But hold on, wait,
Poncho.
with that Pancho,
International
right?
Poncho.
James the Baba, and he's
James.
formerly known
Yeah,
as
man.
James the Baba.
Time.
One of the first ones on that dembo reggaeton kind of
But
thing.
you know
DLG
the,
is the group.
You know the funny thing, DLG is the group and is a Grammy nominated group.
Award-winning.
And award-winning group.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Check him out on the Bar World.
But
TV
check it.
podcast.
I remember when he wanted that Caribbean tone and that type of flow, and he remembered me to always give Kamal, yo, Kate, yo, Prince, yo, give me some of that reggae shit you be having down there in Church Ave. Let me get some of them your tapes Uncle T used to have
That's right.
with the
Yeah,
reggae.
Stone Love tapes and all
So
that
he
shit.
used to go back to the barbershop, play them, you know what I mean? And then James used to hear them and then be like, yo, Prince, yo, you got any more? And then when I started hearing what he used to do with DLG
Right, he got that tone.
and that tone,
Yeah.
and yo, you know everything, and with the language twang and everything, I salute him properly.
He was
because-
practicing, man. He made that shit work.
because that's the thing, yo,
He did.
he
I was surprised that he pulled that shit off because I thought it was funny in the beginning.
a lot of people would look at the picture of us in what was it, '89, going to Japan for our first time and seeing the lineup on who's going and seeing James in there and be like, yo, how the fuck he got there? Because he's supposed to be there.
This is what happened.
No,
Milo came
because-
up to me
right.
in the club. I'm dancing.
Shout out Milo.
Milo Johnson.
And tell him the year this happened, K, and tell him,
This
yo,
was '89, correct?
I just
Yeah,
swang that to you
I was-
to
yeah,
do
I
your
was-
shit.
I was in the club early. Everybody was coming, but I was just there early. I was by myself. It was Kilimanjaro,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm there dancing while music is on and shit. And Milo come up to me, and I think he saw me and Prance maybe in the Sybil video or something. He recognized me, and he was like, "Oh, they're putting together this show, and I'm looking for dancers from New York." And he was like, would you want to go to Japan and do the show? And I said, if I could bring my crew with me. That's the first thing I said. And he was like, yeah, sure.
Straight up, man. Straight up.
Just like that.
Zhigge was never on no selfish sucker shit. Zhigge was never like that.
Yeah.
If we know about a video and you needed more dancers, we gonna put other people on. Not like, yo, we the only dancers out here in the world. Fuck out of here. A lot of real niggas know we them niggas. Because at the thing, right now, the dance community is, you know, at this age, we're close niched and a small community. But back then, everybody felt like they had their own team and was separated and, yo, you fuck with them niggas? Nah, I don't fuck with them niggas. And yo, when we in the circle as a unit. And they in the circle as a unit. It ain't like we just, now we all give the love of the circle together.
But,
And
but we still had unity. We was cool with SOS. I mean, it was a little bit of competition.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying like it was, yo, gladiator school and shit like that, but oh god. It was that, damn son.
But I think that was because of the girls too, though. You know what I'm saying? It
But-
wasn't just the dancing.
Son,
The crews would get
But
the
where
chicks.
you get
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
But
Am I right?
But if you moving like Voltron and all of y'all is uniform, clean, dressed every time, we in clubs every night. 40 years in clubs every night, right? Wearing different outfits. People ain't looking at it like, damn son, nigga wore that shit last week. Nah, son. Even if we switch up,
We switched up. Fuck their head up.
mind fuck. As I say, right, John?
And we was getting checks, man. Cause we was in all types of videos. I was working on movies for like 12 years.
Say
On as
no
a
more.
production assistant.
Shout out to yo, I just did me and my bro Polo Piretta, we just did a podcast Fame TV.
Oh, yesterday.
Fame Podcast TV, right? And these brothers knew Tug. One of them from Harlem.
Tug worked along. He brought everybody in, right?
No, I brought Tug into the whole
Yeah.
movie shit. Cause Beasley brought me in.
Ah.
Rest in peace to Beasley.
Okay.
Shout out Beasley, where we had laminate passes. He always seen the vision in us
Mars.
before everybody. And Mars Club, which was on 12th Street and West Side Highway. If y'all niggas know, it used to be 5 different floors with different weird music. But when you get on the 5th floor, you got Grandmaster Kaz
Word.
hosting.
What's the other dude? The European.
Talk about it,
dude?
K.
What's the European?
It was a
dude?
bunch of people.
Talk about
The white DJ.
I
He
just
was-
remember-
what was his name?
I just remember Run DMC being in that bitch, and I was just like, word. Start getting busy, nigga. Like, niggas throwing the beats on. We was getting busy, man.
Brown being in that shit. Be dead.
Everybody was in that shit. You
Talk
wasn't
about
getting
it.
it unless you had the laminate, and we had the laminate.
But the
We
funny
was in
thing
it.
is-
fly too.
The same Beasley, rest in peace. You already know he was the greatest promoter out here. A lot of people know what it is when I say Beasley. But check it. His cousin, Eric Beasley,
And our fans.
was in our fam.
That's in our niche.
And Eric Beasley is with
50%
Smack.
of the Smack. URL, is that the?
Thank you. URL. Yeah, you're right.
Beasley-
The rap battle.
Yo, shout out to Marco Polo also, man, cause
Facts.
he worked in the mansion and he got me the boots, man.
Yo,
Shout out
when
to
you,
everybody.
no,
For
no,
$40
no,
though.
shout out. Shout out
He
Marco.
throwing them shits in the
Shout out
garbage.
Marco.
No, not just him. Tariq got us. I remember Tariq worked in the mansion.
Say less.
And got us them boots.
Them real, but both
A
of
lot
them
of stuff.
collectively.
Yeah.
Yo, what
Shout
they
out to
but
Rick
what they
too.
did, it wasn't like
that shit out.
y'all want cookie boots. I got cookie boots for 40. Them niggas back then used to hand us catalogs. Pick out what you want. We get 50%
Yeah,
off.
we used to definitely be.
So
up in the
so in
mansion.
our
Back in the
price
days.
range at Zhigge at that time, we fucked with the cookie boots. But it was some other shit in there that if we fucked with in these times, we would have been sick with
Shout
it.
out to my
We
man,
all
E,
had the
man.
cookie
My
boots.
man Eric, that his mom's
The
working
whole
administration.
And they was the worst on a cold ass night, standing in front Wednesday night at the Apollo. Me and this man here,
I
Tonga,
feel like I was
with the
barefoot.
cookie boots
I feel like I
on.
was bare feet, B. That shit.
Yeah, man, them shits we used to have my
What?
shit bleeding, man.
Yeah, B.
Fam,
They
we
not
didn't
built for the
understand
cold,
about
B, I
They
tell you
had
something.
no support.
No,
They not
no
built for the New
support.
York cold, man.
They
no
used to
support as
turn
a
over.
dancer.
They used to turn over.
They used to turn
They
over.
was fly though.
It was fly though. Hey, you had
It
to
was
shit
fly.
slam. It was good. You had to
I
show
went
the
right
cookie.
back to my Tim's.
Facts.
Yeah, I went right back to my Tim's.
Because at that era, we was chasing that, but we was like, nah, nigga, we gotta go back to the DOS shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we was still on our hip hop time. We a rap group and moving and shaking, but we still followed the code. You know what I'm saying? Like we liked certain groups. Like nah, son. Like
International
Face
shit.
Dog, like the West Coast niggas.
Yes.
When we was on tour.
That's what we listened to,
The
man.
lynch mob.
Right?
Lynch mob, man.
All
Lynch
All
mob.
right,
Lynch
good.
mob.
We
And then we,
Hey,
thank
Like,
you.
come on, cut that shit off, B. That nigga like,
Nah, I ain't never say that. I just be like, fuck it. I got
Nah.
used to it.
Nah.
I knew the whole album.
Right, right.
Back and forth.
Right.
I want
He
to hear
made you, yeah,
some
son.
Karis One, and this nigga want to lynch mob me to death, B. You got your mind.
You're ready, son.
But that shit was the shit then, you know?
So, I see here talking about all this past stuff. What's next for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, listen, man, we live life. We out here, man, you know, me personally, you know what I mean? I try to like study a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of like YouTubing, researching, you know what I'm saying? My thing right now is, what are we gonna do as a people right now? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to what we gonna do as a group. We can do what we gonna do as a group, we gonna do what we gonna do individually, we gonna live our lives, you know what I'm saying? We New Yorkers, so we gonna make it here, we gonna make it anywhere.
Right.
So we do what we do, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But you know, what we gonna do for our people, and you know, what message we gonna put out there, and how can we get back to our supporters first,
Right.
and then also, you know, bring people into the fold and, you know, try to bring fun into hip hop again. You know what I'm saying?
It's needed.
Hip hop is more than just the rapping. Prince proves that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and hip hop more than music. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
elements. It's
There's
And
elements
that's the
to it.
thing. I think you guys got. It's almost like an advantage because you got the fashion, you got the music, hip hop, the music, and the dance.
Yeah.
So if one person don't like you for this, they're definitely gonna like you for that.
Yeah.
You
We
know,
that's the
definitely
culture right
inspire.
there, man.
We definitely inspire people through our dance. We inspire people through our music, and we inspire people through our dress.
And we've been around the
You know what
graffiti.
I'm saying?
We've been around the graffiti, the break dancing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and the old school shit, niggas going to rob and all
What we
that.
grew up on.
You know what I'm saying? All the shit that niggas used to do. We
Cold
grew up
crush
welfare,
offspring.
food stamps,
Right.
cheese line, you know what I'm saying? All that, man. We grew up like that, you know
But
what I'm
at the
saying?
same time, it's crazy that we came full circle and still have that same drive as we had when we first came together as brothers. You know what I'm saying?
We from that era.
The essence of us is
We from
always
it's
gonna remain, you know what I
all the
mean?
millionaires, billionaires you see, Puffy, Jay-Z, all that shit.
They know
all
us.
from
They
that.
know us,
but
though.
We're from that era of if you want to say African Americans. We're from that era. All of that energy is from that era.
Yeah.
And it dies,
Yeah.
and then it comes back again. We that 70s, everybody born in that, you know, maybe late 60s to 70s, in the 70s, it was something going on that time, that music and everything. It was a certain synergy, energy, whatever, at that time, that those people who you're seeing today, everybody who came in that era, and then it's gonna have a drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how good you might see that LeBron James is, he's not Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best of his era, but Magic and these other niggas, they was totally different. You know what I'm saying? And there's some just different generations. It comes up and it goes down.
Yeah.
It comes up and it goes
That
down.
goes into my point, like Generation X, like they always labeled the 70s children Generation X. And I love that term because it is the unknown. Why I say that? Because we didn't really do what the elders did before us, right? And then when you look at the youth, they doing exactly what we did. With they little mix to it, but they think everything they rocking is brand new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They coming out with the same style. So that makes us the innovators in a generation that probably gonna live on forever. Think about what we represent. That's gonna live on forever.
So with us doing what we do, you know, making it look easy and all of that, performance wise, and you know, coming together, how did it feel with like family members being there?
At the show?
Yes.
Or you mean in general?
At the show, Thursday night.
Um,
With MOP,
mhm.
shout out MOP, with Merge, the Big Body Benz,
Right.
and
She's fierce.
Problems,
Mhm.
93, since 93.
For me,
Yeah.
it just felt good. It felt like, I mean, your family been there through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Your family don't watch us rehearsing in
But you had, but not to cut you off, you had your son on a camera.
Yeah, my son was there with me on the
He
camera.
don't know our era.
Yeah, well, put it like this. He knows the album, he knows the music, he been to the other show, he watched the videos.
Did he
You know
know?
what I'm saying?
Did he
He's
know?
rapping right now,
Facts.
probably inspired
There we
by
go.
knowing
Wanted
that
to
he
bring
can
that
do it,
segue.
knowing that because of us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but on the ill side, my kids know all about. They love Biz Markie and all those songs from that era.
Because you keep it
You know what I'm saying?
in their ear.
They
you
know all of that.
Because
You
you,
know
as
what I
their
mean?
father, are supposed to keep it in their ear.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it
They're
fresh.
musically inclined because if you love music, you're gonna play music around them all the time.
Yeah.
So my kids can dance and they can rap and all that. You know, singing is a different thing. You gotta have a voice, but they're definitely musically inclined.
No doubt.
My kids a little different. They musically inclined, but they in graduate school, both of them. So
Yeah.
Good. Salute to that.
Yeah.
You know what it is. And Ken Dog, I already know.
Yeah, man. You know, I had a tribe.
Mhm.
Tribe is out there. They known. Everybody know them. They good in the street. You know what I'm saying? They move. They shake. I got a daughter that's a cow. I got a son who did 5 years. Like, you know
It's
what
all
I'm saying?
good.
Like,
It's
it is
all
what
good.
it is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all good.
so, you know.
But in your family, you got lyrical.
I got shout out to
Assassins.
my daughter. Shout out to my daughter Unique.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unique
Okay.
Waters, you know what I mean, on Instagram and all of that, social media.
Facts.
She's sick with it lyrically, man. You know what I mean? And she was the one that I was like, I don't even want to listen to you until you write your own rhyme. And she came like maybe 6 months later. And I said, how many rhymes you got? You know what I mean? Like I was pressed. I don't want to hear you until you got like 30 rhymes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then she came back one day. And I'm gonna let y'all know, man. She's something to hear, man. She got something to say, definitely.
Fact. And then back to my nigga Kzo. My nigga,
What up?
you gotta let the people know, like your family bloodline, like nigga, when they had them Freestyle Fridays in BET.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because we was on commercials on BET and all of that shit was biased.
Yeah.
But you had somebody that used to come on Freestyle Fridays and rocked it for like a week straight. A month straight. Sorry. Or longer than that. And got a record deal. And you started from the mic into management. And dealing with some other heavy name niggas.
Production too.
Say less.
Let me
Talk
go-
your
let me
shit,
just go back-
nigga.
Let me just go back a little bit.
Wildin', my nigga.
You said
You wildin' on my show right now.
Bloodline, right? You said bloodline, right?
Facts.
I just came back from Panama, right?
Woo!
And
loco.
of course I visited the Panama Canal. You gotta visit the Panama
course.
Canal. You go there. Amongst other things that I did there, right? And then when I got back, my mom said, you know, your great grandfather Adonis worked on the Panama Canal and the Waldorf Astoria. And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? And this is a man that left Trinidad, you know what I'm saying, went there, worked, and made his way to America. You know what I'm saying? So that's what bloodline is, you feel me? Like, not everybody gonna leave their home and venture out and go somewhere, and then go somewhere from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the bloodline, you know what I'm saying? And when you talking about BET, my cousin, Poster Boy, and the crazy thing is that man, Adonis, my great grandfather, he had 11 or 12 kids. You feel me?
Facts.
So my moms grew up with like 50 cousins, 50 first cousins and shit like that.
Mhm.
And then their offspring, so I don't find out that Poster Boy's my cousin. I'm cutting his brother's hair for a while, and then through conversation I find out this is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I meet my cousin Poster Boy through his older brother, Dewan. God bless the dead. He died in the 9/11. You know what I mean? But that's bloodline. That's having those many kids and the offspring. So yeah, your boy moved from dancing to rapping to producing to managing to the whole nine, man. And don't forget about
Let's
the whole barbershop
segue.
shit. Levels barbershop.
We need to
No,
segue into, and you trying to make it light, but you know, this is already a friend of the podcast, and he helped us get on iHeartRadio. My man K's so mega million. You know what I mean? So when he talk his shit, you know what it is. But follow him, follow Bible World TV, follow Sunday Sermon where my man talk, listen and take heed. Because it's all, and I've always done that. And this is day one. You know what I'm saying? We came from the ground up, where from beef to love, where this nigga is one of my kids' godfather. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I love my dude. You know what I mean? I used to be sleeping, waiting for this nigga to finish cutting heads.
And then we go out again.
So when we laugh that off, you know what it is. So. Yo, and this dude here, I love my man Tonga. Yo, Tonga is the fucking little brother I never had.
Already.
Where a man, I bring him into my world. This nigga from Harlem, I bring him into Church Ave. I meet him. He meet Fat Jew, he meet Joker, he meet Monty, he meet Lem, he meet Certain Mind Storm. You know what I mean? AK Tool. You know, real niggas that been on them streets. You know what I'm saying? And but always showed him a respect. And back then it's that Harlem BK, like, yo son, yo, how your niggas gonna feel about me, P? I know how you feel about me. Cause me and you was on,
I don't think I ever.
nigga, we went on the Apollo stage together. Pre-Zhigge, without a record deal. Dancing, son, without a mic, nigga, and came in second place to motherfuckers, some chicks from Nauru that only won because they had the fucking whole bloodline in the crowd throwing money out to them.
They was pretty.
And they was pretty as fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? And the fucking crazy shit that good people always meet certain ways. One of the dancers on that was fucking Sadat X's little sister, Denise.
Wow. Yeah.
So when we like, yo, we gonna link up, yo, I like y'all wave, cause we was vexed we came in second, cause we knew it was a fucking bias shit. We was like, but yo, the respect that we got from a girl group that was on their own shit, not knowing they connection with people that now is my low light brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dottie.
Dottie is my dude. Shout out, yo, hold it down and see, nigga. I be hearing them videos. Yo, if y'all follow Dottie on IG, y'all better follow Dottie on IG. If y'all not, please.
The wild cowboy.
He overseas right now with Elder Sensei, cause they got a XL album, and they friends of the podcast also, and that's family. You know what I mean? But we from a different cloth where we've been around certain people, not on a rap shit, but on a different shit and connected. You know what I'm saying? Even Shabazz Sadiq, right, Kay?
Yeah.
Talk about that. Oh my man,
Yo.
that got connection with Lyricist Lounge.
Yep.
He in the hip hop
Signed to
joint.
Marcus for a while.
All that.
Used to cut hair. Used to work at Levels Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Now he got his own shop in Atlanta.
No doubt.
He's still
God
touring.
bless.
He's still touring.
And
right?
still doing his
Still
numbers.
putting out videos. Still putting out albums.
And I segue into the fucking levels with Shabam Sadiq being because you always show love at your fucking establishments.
Yep, yep.
And I say establishments with an S because it's plural, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So mine, you Google Levels Barbershop. Talk about your shit, my nigga. Again, because since you talked about before, it's been since more shit and talk about it, man. I need that.
We've been in business since 1996 and currently 7 locations. Brooklyn, Manhattan, upstate New York, Orange County. And I mean, I provide opportunities, provide jobs, opportunity for brothers to take care of their family, that we train, help brothers, I help hundreds of brothers get their licenses and, yo man, if you're looking for a good place to work, around some good people and make good money, clean money, holla.
You see how he changed it up to clean money. Because we always been them dudes on clean, respectful shit. Because we respect what our parents put us on this earth for a reason. And we gonna find out the reason, and we get to the reason, and we handle our fucking business. And that's Zhigge. That's what we do. And that's what we do for hip hop.
Shout out.
Y'all give us a fucking place in hip hop, we gonna show you that we ain't gonna fucking drop the ball on that niche.
But I think you guys got a place anyway.
Hold on one second. Shout out to one of the original Z, Kevin Bassir.
Thank
It's
you.
his birthday today, man. Happy
Salute to my
Salute
man
to
Bassir.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yes.
Brown.
Yo, I got a bigger
Out
and
there in the ATL.
he hold
man,
out
holding it
ATL
down.
and the thing about he is such being the big brother. He is such the humblest dude
Yeah.
to all of us. Like sound just fucking came from ATL.
Mhm.
The nigga was a phone call away.
Right.
Nigga chopped it up, boom, 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 listen to some beats.
And he a
did they
producer
thing,
now,
all of that.
MC
Yo,
now, and shit. It's crazy.
even
No question.
TV reality
No
show.
question.
You see him on his cameos, but cause we've been doing our shit in the camera like our own, but he been doing his shit for us and the umbrella and the brand. That's what we all do. Like Marquez, the nigga in Brazil right now.
Mm.
He was upset that he
Don't worry, I got it.
he was upset that he couldn't make it Thursday because he had to go to Brazil.
That's good.
But no, he's making moves for us.
How long you staying? Because I'm going in January.
You see what I'm saying? But that's what we talk about now as grown men. And 25 years plus of fucking friendship and being in this showmanship and being in the entertainment world. And we hold down each other. We each other crutches. Nigga, we still clean. That was Thursday. This nigga still got on fucking polo. He still got on polo. This nigga still got on polo.
And he got a polo in the bag too.
Damn, polo in the bag. And I got the fucking interbreed shit right here. This is some shit from Japan that they represented for us with the 92.
Mm.
That shit's official.
You feel me?
Some
This is
action,
an
bro.
all denim fucking savage denim hat. Custom made on some Zhigge shit. And I wore it for my brothers. And I wore my 92 pullover shit. This is for the polo fucking Ralph Lauren nigga. Send the next one.
Yo, get this right here, man. I give a shout out,
Nah.
shout out
Yo,
to
look, shout
my
out.
people
We
who
branded.
you know what I mean? My man Mojo and
We
my
branded.
man
We
Spank King.
branded.
Word up, what we
Yo.
do, baby. Check it out.
For
Look
real.
it up.
I seen
OE,
matter of fact,
Instagram.
I seen that same face at the. They don't even know how the Zhigge umbrella is crazy. I seen the same face at the Joe Buttons barbecue pool party yesterday,
That's Spank.
twisted with the motherfucking shaky motherfucking camera and niggas commenting and he laughing and having fun in hip hop, and that's what we do. And that's the brand, and that's family. Spank know what it is, son. Nigga always DM me like, yo, Prince, I see you. Ooh, layout kings.
Yeah.
Since back then, son. The nigga been on my shit. And now I got an iHeartRadio podcast with my niggas on it that I know for fucking 20 plus years that we've been hitting stages with Shabba and fucking R. Kelly and all type of other stories.
We
And
had shows with everybody. We fucking had
Mad
shows with
growth
Terrorist One, Public Enemy.
I had with
Chuck
these
Ryder,
dudes, man.
House of Pain.
Yes.
What was that? Dawson Facts.
Yeah, we did shows with everybody.
Did y'all do one with Trop?
We never did
Nah.
shows.
Well, they always show love. Shout out Jerobi.
Yeah,
Rest
we
in
used to see
peace,
them
my
live.
nigga Fife
Yeah,
dog.
Jerobi and Fife.
Yo,
we was-
because me and
we was
Fife,
cool with them before we did music.
Tell us,
Just
talk
from
about
being
it.
Downtown in the village and shit, we
Right.
was cool with them. Just
Talk
from
about
being
that.
downtown.
Talk about
You know what I mean? And being in the car.
because we all used to chase the same Cowie shells.
Nah, they gave me my first falafel, B. They gave me my first
Right?
falafel.
Right or wrong, okay?
I remember that.
They was wearing Cowie shells. We was wearing Cowie shells.
That was the falafel day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. It was great times there too, man. We used to chill downtown because it was getting away from the block. There's a lot of shit going on the block. We got to go downtown and experience a whole new world.
Yeah.
Seen girls. We was down there for the girls. And I know there was a lot of crazy shit down there happening, but we was down there for and all the girls that live in
He
Jersey.
said the crazy shit happening.
Yeah, the girls that live in Jersey and Staten Island.
Nigga, that wasn't our business.
Brooklyn. They was all in the nice little
It was a different breed.
restaurants.
We was
and-
down there for
That's coming from Harlem?
$5
In the
tickets.
projects, there's a different breed of female down in the village. B.
Wild pitch. All type of
Great.
shit.
See, but y'all talking about when the village was wild. Like, I mean, it's a lot of things now, but.
Yeah, but I used to be covered.
There's still female.
I used to be because
Yeah.
Prince. I mean, fucking Prince. Fucking Keizo is my brother like that, DNA. But yo, Keizo, we used to be down in the village, and then I used to be seeing like Mike Sace, fucking Dagan, fucking certain Jesse Pikes, certain niggas I know from fucking 4th grade. And they were like, yo, son, how the fuck you know these niggas? And I'm like, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn, but I've been in the city school system since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Them niggas know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom St. Vincent's, and then when Kay from Harlem started doing the math on me, like, oh shit, this nigga, boom, 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 we connected.
They
What
was
happened?
getting money in Washington Square Park.
All day.
That's what I'm saying. They was probably having shootouts with my peoples because my man Black Earl was down there. I know they say he was, niggas from Brooklyn was pressing him, so he was.
So,
he was banging out
no.
with niggas
These
out
is
there.
people from Lower
He was
East
getting
Side.
money,
No, these is recognized people that hang with Russell Simmons, and when Def Jam now starting, them niggas is with them. I just know them from 4th grade. These niggas got their own shit. These niggas is deans of high schools that got rooftop legends that DJ Enough and radio stations support they shit. These is movers and shakers
Your
I
mother
fuck
put you in
with.
the right position, you know?
That-
Your mom was thinking forward.
Exactly that. Son, I had sleepovers with these dudes before great adventure trips. Cause my moms can't get me to the bus early enough to leave to Brooklyn. Cause it ain't around her work hours. She need her work. She need her sleep because of a day shift and a night shift. And then my pop's doing what he doing, and then that's where I'm at. I'm trying to be the provider they showed me just the way our parents was.
No doubt.
Your pops, Tonga, used to leave us in the crib working MTA all day, but no, nigga. You see how I'm leaving this crib? When I come back,
Don't touch that deer foot.
say no more.
Don't touch that deer foot.
Say no more, nigga. You know what it is. So, my dude, you already know, man. Now, this mic is here for niggas to talk some stories that people really don't know. You know what I mean? People we connected with, like that connection with Salam, which is crazy, where he's legendary in people's eyes, but he's family to us, where you recently just had a situation out of Panama.
Yeah.
You bigging it up, but it was a scared thing. We need to talk about that. Like, yo, don't fuck
never
with
flying
Spirit.
again. That's all I can say. Y'all
Yo,
do what y'all want.
and
I ain't
Kayzo,
never flying Spirit again.
the crazy thing is,
careful to them
after Kayzo had his ordeal,
They be crashing in the mountains.
No, it's
not even all of that. Just the service.
It's a terrible. Their service is terrible.
Thank you.
You know, and unreliable.
Where
And then they
I
got a lot of
heard
tricks.
after his ordeal, I've heard through the grapevine, once I told them his ordeal, they was like, yo, we got on our contracts that we don't fuck with Spirit.
Yeah.
Fly us
Certain
anything
artists
else that
won't even take Spirit.
facts. You know what I'm saying? So, not to
What's
down
that
them
movie
like
where they
that,
captured the
but
mountains
we
in
never
South
there
America
anyway.
And they started eating the ass and all that.
No, that was somewhere cold. That wasn't in South.
No, it was in the mountains. That's why I was
Oh,
saying.
word.
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about that. I fly all the time.
All day.
Listen, you can get hit by a car crossing the street. You know what I'm saying?
You see
Walk
that
outside,
shit?
get hit by, like,
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
You seen that shit?
You know, so we good.
That shit happening a lot too.
so,
Oh, you said go back to your. You said what's the future?
Yes.
This is what we're working on. We're working on a documentary to tell our story, and with that documentary, of course, we want to create some new music and some new merchandise.
Thank you.
And we're gonna need y'all support. So
Thank
whether
you.
we do GoFundMe or Patreon or whatever it is,
Pop-up shop.
look out for it. Support us. We're gonna try to stay a little more active, and with our activity, we're able to document this along with pulling up the things from the past. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
did y'all ever think
That
about
need to be said.
doing like a separate Instagram for Zhigge or?
Yeah, I went and somebody got the Zhigge, you know what I'm saying? I sent them a note, said, can I get this? They didn't respond, but, you know, we might have to do
Or
a
just put
variation of
Put
the.
like official.
Yeah, official, real, yeah. But I did try to get the original, and all across the board, I was looking to
Cause I
get
mean,
that.
I think,
And we could start there.
I think you guys, like he was saying, you have a niche audience, so
Mhm.
you might as well just capitalize, cause you don't want somebody else capitalizing on what you guys, your hard work and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's already companies that use your stuff now
Yeah.
that you should have been capitalizing on. So, you know, this.
Yo, that was crazy. I don't know. I think I brought it to y'all attention when they brought out the Stadium 92 shit with Polo.
Yeah, they used that.
And they had the Jimmy Jazz flagship store in 125th. And then they did a commercial using our shit
Yeah.
for they shit.
So that
But
just
no
shows you-
shit.
but that just
But I ain't
shows
see
you-
no shit.
but
What the
that-
fuck was
that?
that?
Just shows you.
Right, Kendall?
I ain't seen no
That,
shit.
that wasn't by chance, you know what I'm saying? That just shows you that someone along that marketing strategy,
But yo,
they knew to put our music,
Right.
even though they didn't put our image, they knew to connect
Somebody
our
up there,
music
somebody up there
with
knows,
that
yo,
relaunch.
let me tell you something, man. All they need to do is put us in charge of putting it together. My man Prince is the layout king. And you'll see us and you'll never see us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in unison with different shit on it. How we do that? Right? And you might wanna cop the outfit any one of us might have on at any given time. Like, you know.
Facts. Talk that
I,
shit.
Yeah,
I
man.
killed them for the show this one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Like to Ralph Lauren.
Yo, shout out our real supporters that really, I mean, on a Thursday night in that rain, came out and held it down. Our showtime was 1 a.m.
A lot of Polo got wet that night, man. But it's all good. They came out to support.
Well, the new kids call
I
it
love it,
dripping,
man.
so I guess we just dripping around.
Yeah, we definitely dripping. But yo, to Ralph Lauren, man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I mean? Like, we know how to put it together. I know you got your stylists. Yeah, I mean, I know you got your tailors, you got your people that put it together. Yeah, we know how to put it together.
got a
too.
creative-
We'll have the world wearing your stuff, man.
They
And at least the whole America.
They already are.
Well, I just think that comes from the urban community. We have our own way of doing things, but the good thing is that we're affecting the world. Like that hip hop couture they call it. That comes straight from.
Shit,
That comes
I ain't
straight.
never hear that
You
one.
never heard
What you
that?
say? Hip hop
Hip hop
couture.
couture. That
Oh,
shit comes straight
shit.
from us.
I
Like,
know.
Watching, studying. I mean, I can remember far back as when we used to rock our jeans and our boxers would show. Then they started making jeans with the boxers connected to the jeans. You know what I'm saying? They watch and copy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like even
So
prime example,
what you were saying?
Timberland said all that shit about they're a workman's company, and then so what the fuck you got green and yellow and orange and pink Timberlands for? Cause of us. Who's wearing that shit? Who would wear that shit? You see this color skin? We look good in color. So I just went to a derby party. Brothers and sisters have every color in the motherfucking rainbow on,
Facts.
and they look good. You know what I'm saying? We
that's
look
always
good
a
in
movie.
color. We vibrant. We know how to, coordinate.
But a lot of people, and I'm talking men and female, ain't scared to jump into different colors now. They ain't scared to experiment. And we've always been them brothers that would do that. Like you were saying prior to with that Teen Summit Polo beach where we had.
Lifeguard.
That was the first joint with that simple one. 1992.
With the long beak hats. And all that shit. Come on, man. We killed
Dudes
that shit.
like Tonga had on where so people would live for that. The purple one. Like
My cousin Larry,
in them
Papa
times.
Doc, he would always say, we took cats uptown in Harlem from cold hearts and champions to that low shit. You know what I mean? Because they started realizing to get inside these clubs, they had to change up.
But
their dressing.
that's what I should say as a Brooklyn dude, and then passing the baton to y'all in
Yeah.
Harlem. That's what I did.
Yeah.
We just compliment our fresh
No
together,
pressure.
right? But y'all gave it to Vado. How y'all feel about like Vado doing the polo this, polo that?
Shit, we gave it to motherfucking
Anybody before that?
yeah, I mean, look, Kanye came out.
Nah.
You come on, you think he ain't see us?
I mean, yeah.
Pharrell told me, yo, I used to kill that polo shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they saw us. They people have come up to me and say, hey, yo, y'all inspired this, y'all inspired that, whether it was on the dance tip. Matter of fact, my man, Stephen Hill, he's the new TC on the new Magnum PI. He out in Hawaii right
and
now.
he always salute us.
He was on the podcast.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Here's a brother from Harlem that weighed his way through. You know, he was on a couple episodes on HBO shows. Now he's a new TC in Magnum PI. He told me how he saw me in 1199 when I used to do parties there, and he was like, yo, I did a little move outside, and he was like, geeked. You know what I'm saying? This is kids from our way that was inspired by us through the polo, through the dancing, and all that stuff. So people watch.
No doubt.
And sometimes they get a chance to give you your roses, sometimes they don't. But trust me, people saw what we were doing. You know, and I thank them too. Those that speak up when they see us.
Indeed.
You know.
Indeed.
I still got people be like, yo, when you gonna drop?
Yeah, nah.
We like, come on, son.
I mean, tell you the truth, I feel like for us, I feel like we still got joints video wise to do on the album that need to be done. Like Harlem. And I'm a Brooklyn nigga, but I know the significance that could do for hip hop because right now, especially with the wave and the timeline where it's a new Harlem and what niggas was talking about with that old nostalgic real Harlem nitty gritty shit, and then to have a superstar like Orange Juice Jones, where Salam blessed us with. You know what I'm saying? To sing on our shit. And not sing no bullshit. He was on his
Slick shit.
I saw you. Well, he was on his shit. You know, right, K? We always big that shit up like, yo, that nigga was talking his shit. Shooting dice late in Harlem.
Yeah, and also show them, you know what I'm saying, that the music could be updated, and we got, like, the bottom line is, at the end of the day, niggas ain't grow up like me, right?
Right.
So I got something to say from my perspective, because y'all wasn't there, right? So now you gotta analyze where I'm from, right? that's another story. At the end of the day, what does he have to say from there? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a grown ass man, you know what I mean? Because we could talk all day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We could talk all day. You probably could talk longer than you could do anything else in life. You know what I'm saying? And the older you get, the more wise you get. So now it's just put, you know what I'm saying, something together for the people. That's it, man. It's the upliftment of this culture, that's all. Hold up.
Anything else? We cover it all?
Yeah.
I know this is a long ass podcast.
Oh, my bad. Yo, I just started zoning out, man. I'm just glad to have y'all here, man. Because I know, like, even with the show, like, just having y'all perform on stage together, like, I couldn't take a smile off my face, my bro. Because y'all, yo, I feel comfortable with my niggas with me.
But
I try to do it by myself, but it don't feel the same. Cause I know it was a time, like you said, Ken, before the interview, like we know each other 27 years, and to be out there by myself and not having the band with me. I be feeling some type of way, it does. So, when being on that stage and having Pete Rock, having Ant, having Danny, having technician and DJ that could spread the good word for us, and niggas like Pete Rock that got the blue check and reposting Zhigge performance on his live. I mean, you know what I'm saying? On his wave, where people can see us and they comment and it's positive comments.
It's love, man.
Cause I'm still checking y'all niggas. But at the same time, I'm just glad that I do it with my dudes every day.
Because at the end of the day, man, we got.
And y'all niggas was always a phone call away. That's what I should say.
That's what I said. That my point is, we gotta
this nigga
have each other back, man.
Yo, this nigga fucking Sal used to call me for softball fucking games.
Yeah.
And I pull up, right?
Yo, you came to my sister's shower also, man. You came up saying,
Say no more,
man.
Say no more.
You know, and you
Say
came,
no
it was peaceful, you already know, man. Everybody was
Always,
up in there, you know what I mean?
always. There's always love
We
when
gonna
I'm
have
with
fun,
my family. You know what I
It's all
mean?
about having fun, man. All that screw face shit, all that
For
beef,
what?
all of that shit that people, yo, we gotta learn how to stick together. That was my
And
point.
the real people that know us know we was never them niggas and we never carry ourselves that nigga. And we got niggas that hustle, got great jobs, fucking businessmen that gotta deal with people and interaction with different elements every day as we have to. We all conduct ourselves as
Professional.
Gentlemen.
Ain't no bullshit. We here to, you know,
loyal to
we here
the
to live
cause.
life, man.
What's your saying?
Love is love. Life is life. And loyalty is priceless.
So come on, real quick. So what's the timeline for all the stuff y'all got cooking?
I would say it's definitely ain't no rush. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even get on no Salam talk, but y'all niggas is wild.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my
Shout
nigga
out
right
to
there,
Salam,
Salam.
man.
So, yo,
Salam
shop,
River,
you know what it
Salam
is.
Yo, man, he used to let
We
me
got a
come
lot
chill in
of
the studio,
projects.
buy me Chinese food. That was my
Queens finest. Queens get that money. You
Yeah.
done know.
I say this. I still write. Something Salam said to me years ago and shit. You know what I mean?
What knowledge a man like that.
I'm leaving that with him, man.
But I know whatever it was, a man that dealt with Amy Winehouse, Nas, and certain people, and Fugees, and then.
Even some shit that always
But
stuck
then
with
for
my brain,
us to be
dead
the,
ass,
but for us to be the anointed, to be the first, we could always talk that shit, nigga.
But we had a bond, man.
We some
Facts.
to him. We the
He did
first
the whole
group
album, man.
that he ever worked on. Like that was his first debut as a solo producer. You know, he had done some projects before then, a remix here and there and stuff like that. But he had an opportunity to share his sound with us, and we fit perfectly with his sound. And his sound has changed over time, and you hear some similarities, but we watched his growth as he watched us grow too as MCs. You know, Salam is a very wise and patient dude. You know, and he doesn't get the kudos as a lot of other producers because he's not all in the videos, all on the record. You know what I'm saying?
And he could do that.
But he still works constantly, where some producers have fizzled out. You know, Salam, his discography is crazy.
Yeah.
And people don't really know how many artists that he's worked with and records he's produced and what he's doing right now. You know what I mean? He got like 3-4 projects out right now.
Yo, the Thirsty remix with Busta and Major Hype. Shout out Major Hype for doing this thing. Yo, shout out Hype Kitchen. Yo, everybody check my nigga shit on Flatbush. You done know. I gotta represent the Flatbush corner.
How did y'all get connected though? You
Salam.
yeah.
Long story short.
Man, listen, it's a long story.
No, but watch me bust it short, right?
Yeah, break it down.
We did a show at St. James Baptiste.
Okay.
It was a Catholic school, and I knew a girl there that I was with.
No. But what kind of Catholic school?
It's an all-girl Catholic school. I knew a girl there. They were doing a talent show. At that time, we had a Zhigge routine, and one was a step show, and one was a dance joint to Mona Lisa. We went there and we did both. We made their talent show. It's an all-girls Catholic school. We went on that stage and killed it, right? Of course, after we do that, we meet some girls, right?
I know girls
what
there
we
too.
do, right? So from that girl, Sal met one of their friends. Her dad was a drummer or some shit, Stevie Wonder. And he plugged Sal with Abdul knew Van, and Sal went to meet Salam and rap for Salam and did Blessed to be born back. And Salam produced that track. From there, Kenny was like, yo, it's my crew. You feel me? Just like I did
Like we
my
said
team.
from the beginning.
And then
right?
we all met Salam, and we all started working. And Toss It Up is the first group song we ever did together. You know what I mean? Which is our lead single. Right?
Yeah.
So the long story short, everything is meant to happen the way it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's every little piece that connected.
As it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
In the right timeline.
Still.
because it becomes a benchmark in this whole hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be remembered forever.
Yeah.
And I'll say Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Because it's something that contributed to this whole hip hop scheme. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, just like hip hop don't stop. So we can continue contributing in other ways.
Right.
Cause like it's like, yo, you ain't gonna give me a job at Ralph Lauren, like, you know what I mean? And what material is this? Or where we get it from? Or for real? You know what I'm saying? Cause we set the trend. We set the trend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we wear, everybody wanna rock.
Exactly, bro.
And what we dance to, they want to dance to.
I mean,
We always give good music.
but look at the influence hip hop dancing has had on Japan. Look at. I mean, not only that, from the polo that they wear to the dancing that they do, and they take it to a level where they got their babies in hip hop dance classes. And my brother here and Marquez and Stretch and all of them, they going out there and building other families. Like the love that I see they show him and Stretching them. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how they
don't stop.
respect and love the culture. Like, yo, man, you can see that they come see Prince with open arms of love. And when he go out there, it's the same thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's the impression that hip hop left. And for nothing, but it's documented. We put out an album. You could go and find that joint on Apple Music. We shot 2 videos. That stuff will live forever.
But Kay, I don't mean to hold you, but remember me and May went to Japan the last trip, right? I remember it was a video I had in Tower Records in Japan. And I picked up the best of hip hop.
Yes. It was
And
a
the Z
mixtape album.
Thank you. And the Z Toss It Up was on that best of hip hop in Japan. Album, CD, you could pick up right now.
Oh wow.
If you have
Probably one of the last Tower Records left. It's still open.
4,000 yen. You have 4,000 yen. You have $40. You pick up the best of hip hop. You feel me? So, all you got though, guy master, all world, because now and then with me doing what I be doing on the Instagram, yo, worldwide, I be seeing like France and Africa, the
Shout out to
motherland.
Afrobeat. That's what I'm listening to. Right
You already
now.
know.
I get deep into it too.
Like,
Ghana and Nigeria.
but with us having the fun of hip hop and Afrobeat being that fun shit, we can do a dance
baby.
video, all of that, and our music will be hard on that Afrobeat that's in the lane, given that Zhigge feel. They love fun. They want to have fun again. We got to give them some fun again. With some, you know what I mean? But we ready, and we got the right arsenal and the right people behind us that's living legends.
Salon, throw us the
That's how we do it.
Afrobeat. I know you could do it.
You already? Nah, so I don't got any beat you want. You know that. That's all day. We gonna see him soon too, right?
Yep.
In December?
Yeah, December, yeah.
At the Art Basel. You know what I mean?
You know,
If
God
we don't
willing,
see him
we'll be
before
back in
that.
Miami, yeah.
Facts, you know what I mean? Cause he say he got some nice R&B remixes. He coming to New York with his niggas in the head.
People from
For the culture,
Barbados
that's
work
his
hard.
line.
Exactly.
Do it for the culture.
Do it for the
He
culture.
got the hoodies, the t-shirts.
Yeah,
and all
you
that.
know, last time I went out there, I supported his brand and all of that, cause I'm supposed to,
No question.
and link with him. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I'm in your town, I'ma check in.
No doubt.
Cause I'm from that code and I'm from that street. You know what I mean?
Diggity.
And I know real niggas that done real shit for me to help me and my Voltron team get to where we at to talk our shit and be co-signed. A lot of shit talkers out there. But if they ain't got no co-signer, what the fuck you talking all that shit for? We got real certified in hip hop niggas co-signing our shit. And I wanted y'all gentlemen to be on that stage and to bring as much as I could. Sorry for the tsunami. To y'all to feel what I've been feeling in them clubs for us. And I had to make Tonga a believer. Tonga be coming out. Sometimes K come out. You don't come out at all, but you work 7 times a week and you doing your numbers.
And I used to go out a lot.
At that, so you had to pump your brakes.
You know why? 'Cause,
Right.
You know where I come from. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of shit go down. And,
Right.
You know what I mean? I see that there's a bigger picture. Like we could go out there, you know what I mean, and show ourselves and everything. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like life is something that we live in order to prosper together, right? And when I feel that it's needed for me to go out there and do that, I do that because I've done stood on 42nd Street and taught. You know what I'm saying? And I've done, you know, been in ciphers and been in lectures and, you know what I'm saying? So my time is there.
Yeah.
On top of me working 7 days a week because we in captivity in this society, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're at the bottom of it and we gotta like try to lift ourselves out of that. And the way of doing that is through capital. So like people got different, you know, ideas to make their money and sometimes it pops, sometimes it don't. But with the understanding in America, cause K will attest to this, he got 7 barbershops. Is that shit easy?
No. I mean, there's always gonna be hurdles, you know, that you gotta get over.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
constant.
So it's a difficult process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it can almost kill you. He's a brother that he does his things at his pacely manner and he paces himself. You know, and sometimes for other people, they gotta move. They gotta move. They gotta move. They can't even sleep and that breaks you down. So now it's like, are you gonna let yourself break down or are you gonna like, you know, take your pace and move at a, you know what I mean? There's no hurry is what I'm trying to say. Because when we live life, everything that we obtain, we don't take with us. We just trying to like build for the next generation. So I wasn't born with the silver spoon in my mouth. I'm in the process of leaving $1 million for my children if I die. You know what I'm saying? That to me is more important. However I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, for us being innovators and knowing what we want to do collectively as a group, now we come together, Voltron, and we put together everything on the table. You know what I'm saying? And then we just, you know what I mean? We do this shit for the culture, have fun with it, and we merchandise it and we put it out there. Why? Because we can. Everybody can't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when we do it together, it can't be stopped because we will always do it together better than individually.
And the thing is, it's like, you know, like you mentioned Spank.
Spank King.
You gotta mention
Brand.
Chance Lover.
Chance,
Dudes that
Woozy
collective
Woos,
Woozy
Woos,
Woos
yeah.
that because of the
movie Moolah, Fuquan.
Yeah.
say
Romy Rome.
my
Shout out to
dudes,
Rome.
say my dudes, you know, because
Tone.
that's real dudes that
Bolo.
been behind us and pushing us and been our hot, you know, that not that regular octane, that high octane for us.
That's fair.
Because they've been
That
in the
love us.
streets, facts,
Yeah.
facts, real niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That yo,
Yeah, because
yo,
one thing
it's
Zhigge
one
did,
thing.
one thing Zhigge had
it's
was
one-
a lot of hate, man. I'm
And-
gonna say that shit right now, man.
And coming
Nah, I
from,
think it's more
but look,
misunderstanding.
coming from one nigga,
You don't even know
Right?
why you doing
From
it.
Brooklyn.
It's misunderstanding.
right? in
That's true,
a
I guess
group
I
with
think it was a
four
misunderstanding,
motherfuckers
but
from
they-
Harlem. But then it's an extra motherfucker named Chance Lover that always hit you up, but pre fucking DMs and instant message and be like, yo, General, salute you.
Yeah.
Harlem loves you.
That's it.
You see that Harlem loves you shit?
Mm-hmm.
You see that pushes me to where I gotta be
Yeah.
and where I know I gotta be and where I gotta take this to be like, yo, y'all niggas ready? I think I set it up right.
Yo,
I think
what's up with the Yachty party in Japan?
My nigga, next year, that's
saying?
coming. Talk
With
that
the, with the
shit.
Ziggy performance.
Oh my
man.
God, son, they are. Yo,
We miss you, Tokyo.
offer, yes sir. 'Cause they dance to our music, right? They dance to our music, but they don't really never seen. They see me all the time,
Yeah.
but they feel the embrace. And I try to do it for the five of us, like I said, Vulture.
You know what's weird?
Right?
man?
But
The love. You ever somebody ever hit you up, and you know it's off the strength of P.
it's so
and
good.
and it's like they be talking to you or they'll post something, and you be like, the fuck I've been at, B. You know what I mean? It's like the feeling you get from them. You know, we all live our regular days and work and do whatever we gotta do. But when you get one of them messages from one of them cats from Japan, you just like, yo,
Yeah.
that's just serious.
They used to
Like,
come to the
yeah.
barbershop
Tell 'em.
on 125th Street with an album.
Tell 'em.
And they be waiting there for me all day because I don't even work in that shop no more. And they be like, yo, it's some dudes here from Japan waiting for you to come and sign your album. I kid you not. I was like, one day I'm going to trick these dudes and I'm going to bring everybody to sign their album. They're going to fall out. But that happened several times. Somebody came from Japan and they knew about the shop because Milo plugged us up with, what was his man's name? His man that worked for the magazine. You was in there.
Ken Sport,
No, the Japanese dude that worked for that magazine.
Woofin.
magazine.
Woofin,
But what was
yeah.
his boy's name? I forget his. Well, he put us in there when we was doing when I had a Harlem High T-shirt brand,
Right.
and he put the address of the shop.
When we had special ed come and model with the Harlem High.
Right. So
Right.
they knew where I was because in that article
In
it
that
said,
few
and
Harlem High.
we even though we had the Harlem High apparel on, it was Zhigge. They knew.
Mhm.
So these guys were coming from Japan, coming to the barbershop, and just sitting there and waiting for me to come and sign their
So
album.
they would just sit there.
This wait
not
all
knowing you,
day.
and they just sit
They
there.
say if they ask for me, and they call me, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be there around this time, and they'd be waiting. And a few times I had like some old CDs, the big box,
Mhm.
and I would give them that, and they'd be so thankful, yo. They'd be there taking pictures. I signed their joint, and they'd be so thankful because it's, you know, you never know, like, so some people we wasn't that big, so I can imagine how big artists gets the love,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? That little niche that we had, that little time we had in the shop in Shining. I mean, I remember we was at Black Expo and the girl pretty much fainted. You know what I'm saying? Like our friend grabbed her, and that's like you be like, nah, stop front.
Yeah.
For me, you know what I'm saying?
The signing on
But
the
it's
titties.
crazy, yo.
The signing on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I had a girl
Facts.
crying in front of me like, I can't believe it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, we was regular niggas.
We was
Some
humble,
moments,
man.
some
Yeah.
moments happen, we be like, word, like, word.
But I know when that shit happened, I was like, yo, what the
A lot of
No, like some
times.
Twilight Zone shit.
I think it was me and you in Virginia. It was after that show with Karis One. It was a big show, House of Pain, and we decided just to walk in a parking lot, some shit like that, before we went to the hotel. And some bro was walking by and seen us just walking, like, what the fuck? What's this y'all niggas just came? And bugged the fuck out in front. And I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, it's unreal. I don't even understand this shit. You know what I mean? No, I never got used to that shit when it did happen back then and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess trying to get used to something like that coming from where we from, man, you gotta be faking it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be faking it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see people react like that to you, and then, you know, I know brothers, you know what I'm saying, with platinum and all that, you know, and they get that reaction, and, you know, that shit break down a lot of people as well as uplift. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a two-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
They love you, but it's kind of fake.
Man, 'cause they don't really know you.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Sometimes you start believing it, you feel me? And it's only because of the fame.
Yeah, God forbid
Fame
this
is
song ain't
totally
playing
different
like that no
than
more.
fortune.
All of a
You
sudden,
know what I'm
you know what I
saying?
mean? Boom, it's a real
Success,
gun.
fame,
Yeah, that's probably why we always took it the way we took it, you know?
Did y'all see the guy in Mercury Lounge had the record? Your record?
Yeah.
Yeah, I signed it on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
got,
signed it.
he got audio, right?
Yeah, he
No,
probably did.
outside was like the craziest moment with my kids and my wife and shit when he just walked up to me and I was just like, and I looked at them, I was like, in my mind, like, wow, they seeing this shit right here, right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a moment, man.
Yeah, but that's how it used to be with the Japanese
Yeah,
kids. They
because
would be sitting there with it.
He caught Prince at the end of the night. I think
Yeah.
everybody but Prince.
It was a good feeling though.
Yeah, and he walked in, he was like, yo, can you sign? And then Prince said, damn, you got everybody.
Yeah, you never know who's a fan. You
Yeah.
never know.
And he didn't seem like he was our age. Seemed
No,
like
he was definitely
seemed
wasn't
like a
our
young
age.
man.
Where he was from?
He was way younger.
He's younger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
Should've asked him.
Yeah.
He wasn't from here, because I know when he came,
Like Russia.
he just like, he knew who to look for.
Yeah,
And
he
he
had
just
the
started like,
album.
he had the album with him.
And they don't. That's hard to get with that
they
image
got no
on
stretch.
it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of black label. There's an orange label with a black sleeve
Yeah.
album, but he had the whole album with the artwork.
Right.
And then
You know
when you
what I'm
see
saying?
something like that, all you can think of is like, it'd be in a museum like 1,000 years from now.
And I
and
was
shit.
telling you remember the guy that came up to you at the
Right.
end of the night, the record?
Oh.
He had all signed.
Yeah.
He caught all of them.
Yeah, that's a good moment right there.
Yeah.
I say he called me for the
But
kids.
bust this, man. That's some crazy sucker shit on my wife part.
What happened?
So I'm signing after y'all at the end of the night, right? Why I'm taking a picture? I'm like, yo, babe, take this picture of me signing this shit. Because she all took a ton of them in Japan when she went with me. She like, yo, you be doing that shit all day. Fuck, I don't need that, babe. We got that, babe. I'm like, my nigga. It's monumental, nigga. I don't do it in New York. You want some wild shit, girl? Nah, nigga.
That must have been the ring.
Right?
Yeah, she didn't
Real?
want to take the picture.
Yeah, she was like, nah, we good with that.
It must have been the ring.
But I was like,
The ring had a
you know
little.
what, yeah, exactly. You know what it
And we
is.
were born real late too. You know?
Kawaii May is wild for the night. I just had to tell because they be seeing her demeanor and like, oh, now your wife's so good. Like, alright, watch. Let the African side or Jamaican side, depending on what night, come out. You done know. Yo.
That was crazy.
Yo.
I guess she's tired of recording.
That happens though.
Yeah, but I need somebody else, but I got my nigga JT. He's so blessed. That's gonna be my new cameraman.
Future cameraman.
You know what I mean? So I got somebody up in.
I can't wait until they make the little
Wait.
drones that follow you around.
Oh nah, he.
All
That's the
day.
thing. He practicing on a bullshit drone.
I got
So
my
when he
too.
get the camera drone, he ready to fly it. Cause that's
I
your
got my
shit.
drone.
You need to handle the drone.
Maverick Pro.
Yes.
More than
Beautiful.
just having some people just jumping out the window buying a $2,000 drone and don't know what the fuck they doing with the shit.
Moving, Brad.
You know already that.
They're doing live
What's
camera
that?
shots.
Yo, you gotta come down. Take a picture. Think I read that. I think I read that. Yo, I'm just glad to have my people.
Move in, Brad.
Hey, how
Oh shit, I'm not even
Listen.
I'm so busy looking at all y'all
That's
motherfuckers.
it, right. You want your directed thing.
Man, send that to me because yours is better than my shit.
Yeah.
So, man, let's wrap this up.
Please.
Sorry, this was the longest fucking podcast Been There Rock that has ever fucking
no,
done.
Actually, not. We did like wrestling podcasts. We went over 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
Well,
We used to the 2 hour mark.
this is 218.
We like that. We like them numbers though. Because it's needed.
Listen,
And more is needed.
Check out for the
Which is like
documentary,
two,
man.
part one, part
Documentary,
two.
you're gonna get to hear a lot more stories, man. A whole
yeah.
lot more. We got a whole lot more to
The
say.
documentary is what you need
Check
to
out
say.
for Zhigge
And this
album.
is just, yo, this
Got a lot to
is
say.
just
I'm telling you.
nothing.
I ain't telling them.
This ain't even, look.
Telling them all.
I ain't telling them.
And the one that stay quiet got the most stories. And the youngest one. So he watched everybody like, hey nigga, I got that for you. I appreciate you, man.
So Stone
Yo, this dude right here, when we first went to Japan, had to have his parent co-sign his
I was like
fucking
16 or 17.
facts.
That reminds me, like, you shouldn't even been held for the contract because you was underage. You could have probably got out of that shit or whatever. You was underage. They didn't even have a parent sign.
Looking up some shit.
We got some things to look at. Anybody that's an entertainment lawyer, come see us, man. Because we need a lot of anybody that can help us be who you know we supposed to be. Pull up,
Feel
my
free.
nigga. Pull up.
No,
There you
we
go.
all
Look, he
we
rhymed.
all who we supposed to be. Just help us help other people know what we already know.
Yeah, in this timeline, basically.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because we known from everybody else, but we just need to be known in this timeline, son. And respect our gangster.
So, Stonewood Kamal, where can he find you?
Kamal Nuru at Kamal Nuru on Instagram. If you want to follow my other projects, my other business, at Levels Barbershop, at Barber World TV. I'm gonna just leave it there so y'all don't get confused.
Say no more.
Same thing all across the board, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. But yo, check out the podcast, Barber World TV. The YouTube is serious. I have the podcast portion of it, and I have the traveling portion of it, where I go to different countries, and while I'm there exploring the country, I stop by a couple barbershops, and then we have the tutorials to teach. And we also cover all the barber battles and hair events. You know what I mean? So we have about 8,000 subscribers, man. We trying to get to 10 by the end of the year, at least minimum. Because I got to get to 10 to do my Teespring, where you can merchandise the t-shirts. You got to get to 10,000 followers on YouTube. So help me get there, y'all.
Alright, talk about it.
Each one teach one.
Oh, you won't find me. Get in contact with these. I'm not social. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
you be on your shit. You ain't on Instagram?
He don't want to share.
He don't want to share.
Bobby James. I
Figure out how to spell it.
Yeah.
Yo, B Mac Waters, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, Facebook, and Zhigge on Facebook. You know what I mean? And get in contact if you got any ideas, if you want to donate, you know what I'm saying, towards the cause. We're gonna open up the GoFundMe account towards the whole project, man, because I feel the documentary and the album is needed 30 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? And watch, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a staple, man, just like the first joint. Be the first and the last, man.
Everything we do.
Manhattan Project, baby.
We was baby rappers, but we were so critical on ourselves. No matter what you might think that was the best that we could do at that time.
Talking.
And we definitely worked on, if we would have had another chance, we were much better MCs.
Talk yourself.
My timing was much better. You know what I'm saying?
But that's everybody, because I heard a lot of niggas that's great that was whack when they first. I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it just
Yo,
didn't
no,
sound the same.
You know the funny thing with us is that we was working on the second album,
Yeah.
and we had fucking singles that nobody knows, but we have, and we just chuckle with it like, nigga, if we
That
would have
shit was
came
hard.
out with
Yeah,
this after that,
Dip was hard.
Woo! Prince, like that.
you already, son. For real. No doubt.
Your turn, Prancer.
Oh, well, you know, Prince Look, church representative of the almighty Low Lives, and been there, rock that, of iHeartRadio. And the Zhigge icons.
Yeah, I like that. Zhigge icons.
Yo, it's people in Japan that made T-shirts that say Zhigge of Gods.
Wow.
That's
God,
I'm gonna leave that there because y'all know Prince Low 24/7. That's all I know to be. 24/7 of my life, all I know is Prince Low. My wife respected, my mother respected, my father before he passed respected. So you gotta respect it. And it's a church app nigga. And if you want to see me, my nigga. I love it. I love it.
Come on, this is
I
not
love the
episode
smoke.
60 all over again.
It's all
man.
good, baby. But
This
yo,
is what episode 60 is. Though.
yo,
I'm
I love the smoke. No, because if they want it, they can have it. Because my church have man, but then my podcast mates are 90s man from Rutland, and them man there, you can't play with them type man there. You know what I mean? Salute to real niggas over there. You know what I mean? On Rutland Plaza.
Facts.
But yo, John, talk your shit, my nigga.
Yeah, you got the last.
I just say a few things. You can find me on Instagram, Polo Parata. The online store WJ Vintage.
Mhm.
I have a couple items of I've been there, rock that brand. Oh yeah, get the 20% off on Caswell Massey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can get your fragrance on.
Rock and Field.
Rack
and Field. Sorry. Pardon me.
Yeah, Rack and Fill.
Rack and Field.
We're coming out with a hat soon.
No doubt.
Just stay tuned.
And appreciate the product placement you sent. Yo, Tommy Loren, I represented your t-shirt. I had the Rack and Field joint, the hat on last night, and then I had the Tommy Loren custom made
I need this
t-shirt, right?
You looking nice, bro.
You already
I
know.
need something
So
to travel
my
with.
peoples is doing a thing and they putting it on the authentic
I need
polo
something, man.
t-shirts
Mm-hmm.
with prints like Nas or Wu-Tang wearing polo. So it's
yeah,
like
I want
hip hop and
I need something.
polo related. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So they doing their numbers.
Take this shit with me right
Yo,
now.
and producers, man, we looking for
I'm leaving
beats,
tomorrow.
man.
Talk
Also,
that shit.
man, word, producers. We looking for instrumentals, we looking for tracks, we looking for anything that you feel will fit a Zhigge project, man. What you think, man? Especially if you a historian in this hip hop. You know what it is with Zhigge, man, and you studied us when we was young, man. So you can just imagine what we could do now. And you know what I'm saying? You got any instrumental tracks you wanna
Elevation.
throw or something, man? And I'm talking to the heavy hitters, man.
And not for nothing, my two brothers right here, Sound, Ways,
Mm-hmm.
they ain't stopped.
Nah.
Rapping. They ain't stopped right.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So they at mastery. Anything you do for 10 years, you become a master. You know what I'm saying?
your shit,
They at
my
mastery
nigga.
right now. So they ain't nothing to be played with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stay on it like them. You know what I'm saying? But they at mastery. So I mean, yeah, we gonna still have fun, but these brothers got bars. You heard me? They got bars. They gonna hold us down on the music side. I'm gonna handle the business side, and Prince gonna handle the motherfucking
My nigga,
entertainment
you know
and flash.
these feet
You know what I'm
move.
saying?
The way these dudes pen move
Yeah,
with
man.
the lyrical content, my feet move, and y'all niggas know what I do when I feel.
Yeah, man, let's
You know what I'm
bring fun
saying?
back to hip
It's
hop.
the same way my
have
brothers
fun, man.
been writing with they pen and pad.
Everybody like,
It's the same way my feet been feeling.
All that.
He ain't never stopped dancing.
Bump into somebody, child.
It's fat shit,
You know what I'm
son.
saying? Niggas at mastery. He's at mastery level.
Like, let's go,
He's going to
son.
Japan and showing y'all how to do this.
Let's go.
Mark
Let's
West.
go.
Definitely
Let's go.
worldwide.
Say no more. Say no
Shout
more.
out Bong.
Yo, I appreciate y'all for y'all time this Sunday.
Thanks for having us.
You know what I mean?
Thanks, yo, for setting that up, man.
Nah, it's only gonna be
Shout out to
bigger and better.
Shout
Bro,
out
you
to
really like the
Leo's
most
Dogs,
highs,
Face
usually
Dogs.
No doubt.
Shout them out. You here with us?
Salute.
We representing you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, his little man playing football. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
He had a little thing today. with
That's
him.
what it is. Peace and blessings
All right.
to the God. You know what I mean? The 7 is always with us.
Word up.
Yo,
Nah,
shout
man.
out to
Shout
the
out to
Yodas,
Fizz.
man, the A&R at Polydor that signed us as well, man.
Yo, for real,
He
for
was
real.
behind us from the beginning. He believed in us.
Yo,
Even when we turned in our first project, he was like, yo, y'all gotta do it, but do it with more energy. He did what A&R should do. He
definitely
gave us
did, man.
constructive criticism and said, y'all should go back. Cause the first Toss It Up definitely didn't have that energy.
Right.
But we didn't know. You don't know. When you record your voice, you have to double the energy just to reach the energy you want to reach. People don't know that when you record. So when you hear somebody, like, I don't know what the fuck Busta Rhymes sound like when he record, because the energy that his final shit is, that's not the energy you gotta put out. You have to put out more than that just to receive that. So, and he taught us that, you know, go back and put way more energy on that Toss It Up.
and I respect Leotis as him being what he was at that major label and pulling me in as a dancer, trying so hard to make me a DJ for the No, these niggas gave me, no, John, you wildin'. And my brothers is here. 3 out of the 4 of them is here to co-sign. These niggas gave me turntables and a mixer to take home. Yo, and this nigga Peso, always my brother, like, yo, if that's your way on, yo, bro, yo, do what you could, But yo, when we did the showcase, I'm trying to front. I'm trying to front behind there.
Real shit.
The music that Salam gave us is so spiritual to our hip hop DNA that nigga, I had to pop out.
Yeah.
Every hook, Toss It Up. These niggas at the end of the showcase, before they gave us the deal, remember? It was like, that little nigga's not a DJ. He's a dancer. But we need this motherfucker. This nigga was dancing in the, I remember it was a little platform we was dancing on. And then I had a little platform as a DJ. You know how the DJ there was, but nah, I was in the crowd of record execs. Right. Like, nigga, we get in the crowd, like, they heard about the special ed, they heard about the YZ, like these niggas from that era. These niggas supposed to be professional on a stage. If this is their stage and this is the presentation for me to cut a check for these niggas to get a deal.
But you was family. Yeah, would Chuck D be Chuck D without Flavor Flav? Yeah,
Talk
but
your shit.
what the fuck did Flavor Flav bring to Chuck D? Flavor. You know what I'm saying? That little whatever he said on every record made a difference. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, everybody ain't gotta have a
That show that
title.
Prince is talking
You know what
about
I'm
was the
saying?
last time I did a round off backhand spring on stage, niggas. Niggas had me tumbling on stage.
You see?
Niggas.
Talk that shit. Yeah, because
Round off-
This is a shuckling job.
because we wanted it. We wanted it.
I ain't gonna say that.
But that shit, but like I said, people, places, and things. We fuck with the right people and going to the right places and did the right things, my nigga.
But
No, it was a
let-
great
let me
experience.
We got more to give.
Let me say one thing
Go ahead.
that I think y'all forgot, which is so important. That
Please.
everything. We were together in a way that when you saw us, we looked like something. That's on being in a team and having a love and being on the same energy. Cause even Monica Lynch, cause Wayne lived on 90-something Street and Tommy Boy was in that area.
Yeah, he was
She
the upper
bumped into,
nigga.
we were coming down 92nd Street between 1st and 2nd or something, and we didn't even know who Monica Lynch was. She gave us a card. And this is way before we thought about rapping. She saw us together, and we was dancing and just, you know, just hanging out and going somewhere. And she said, give me a call, stop by my office. She saw us together, and the energy that we had together was magical. And this is before even thought about rapping, that she was like, y'all look like somebody.
I remember that.
And we never called her. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know who she was. We found out that who she was later. And I remember us getting a car with the Tommy Boy logo and the whole nine, and we never called.
I think
But-
that was the downfall with us because of the people that we connected with early before the deal that we should have fucked with and would have kept us protected, we didn't fuck with. And we let a label give us people that we didn't even fucking know from Tom, Dick, and Harry. Me and
It's
you
a
and him
humbleness,
and
though.
him knew each other.
It's a humble.
So we know how we gonna move.
Right.
We didn't know who was in them boardrooms dealing with our business gonna move.
We didn't have a mentor.
We gonna
didn't.
tell you what we
Who's
wanna
y'all?
tell you,
Yeah.
but
I mean-
when you get in that room, are you gonna say what we tell you? Or you gonna tell you, or you gonna be yes man in them because they the one with the check paying you?
I mean,
You feel me?
that's
It's
how
too much politics,
business
man.
is done. Yeah, you always gonna have
It's
that,
always-
that side of the business, and
Yeah, man.
you live and you learn.
Yo, it's deeper than hip hop, but we still
Way
here.
deeper, man.
And you
I know
done
people
know.
that got
Man, I'm
killed
business.
for $5, man. So I didn't understand that shit. Niggas is wilding in the industry, man.
It's all good, man. We here to document it, and we got living legends that could co-sign what the fuck we talk.
Yes, sir.
That still getting a check in the, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
And we gonna rock. I see my niggas yawning. Niggas tired.
It's that
Niggas,
time.
got, niggas travel elsewhere, son.
It's that time.
Niggas is where beers and deers is now.
Listen,
And shit like
listen, the pure white is talking.
that's our nigga.
The pure white is talking.
Beers and deers.
The Hennessy
You
pure
like
white
that?
is talking. Anyway,
That's my nigga.
We done.
Anyway,
Been
Done
there,
with that.
thanks,
Been there.
thanks guys for coming.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna wrap this up.
I'm always be
Sir.
here
You know,
till the wheel fucking
Generals.
full on me and my nigga.
como você estás?
Zhigge, man.
Ciao, we out of here. See y'all next week.
2 L's.
Peace. Yo,
You said bring it. We ain't gonna drink all this shit.
what up?
Almost.
I appreciate you. That was a lot though.
Where's the bathroom?
That shit fuck my
What was
head.
that? What was that, K?
Yo, Chance was on this motherfucker.
That was
Son.
like 2.5
Yo,
hours.
Chance, my bad, son.